Live from Gas South Arena in Duluth, Georgia, it's time for a Friday night edition of Atlanta Gladiators hockey. Hello, everybody. As always, my name is Liam Godimer. It's an absolute pleasure to be here alongside all of you as the Gladiators take on the South Carolina Stingrays here tonight. The Gladiators will skate from right to left to begin tonight's game, wearing their white jerseys with the light blue letters and numbers up along the back and on the sides. Your Sun XL starters on the left, Cody Sylvester, number 16. In the middle, number 71, Joey Cipollone. On the right, your captain, number 59, Eric Neely. And on the back end, it's Anthony Furiolo, number 12, with Derek Topatic. The Stingrays counter with their red uniforms. They will skate from left to right. Kyler Kupka, number 18, wins the face-off for that first line of himself, Josh Wilkins, and Eric Middendorf. Wilkins, the 5'11", 185-pound forward, sends the puck in right behind Ethan Hyder, who's in between the pipes for the Gladiators tonight. Connor Moore, number 74, has the puck in his own zone. That's Wilkins up to the far side for the Stingrays. Middendorf moves it in. Kupka into the near corner. The Stingrays come into this game with a record of 18-9-2-0. They have 38 points, and they scored the most goals they ever have. Tied that mark, rather, in their last game up against the Savannah Ghost Pirates, winning that contest 11-3. Getting a touch on the puck for the first time tonight is Garen Bjorklund. He wears number 33 out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Goaltender for the Stingrays, making his 9th appearance of the season. 1.87 goals against average and a .933 save percentage. Christian Hausinger, who makes his return to the Glads lineup, looks to send it up. Patrick Marcinkiewicz comes over to help out. And Jeremy Hansel will find his defensive partner in Hausinger. Here's Marcinkiewicz for Hernandez to the net, and a save by Bjorklund, and he makes a follow-up stop on Blake Murray as well. If you're just joining us, a minute 15 into the game, the Gladiators and the Stingrays scoreless from Gas South Arena, but Atlanta with the best chance, and they'll have another one. Blake Murray shoots, and he looks to go high, short side to the blocker's side of Bjorklund. Another turnover. Patrick Marcinkiewicz, right side of the ice. He's hit by Austin Magera, but the puck left successfully for Hernandez. Murray to the line. Yoder shoots into the catching glove of Bjorklund. 18:21 to go in the first period. Stingrays entering play tonight, playing their 30th game of the season in second place in the South Division. 18-9-2-0, 38 points. They've scored 117 goals this season. That's the most goals of any other team in the South Division. Andrew Parrott, number 58. He's on the second pairing for South Carolina. On defense, he has the puck right next to his own bench. He'll flip it to the near side of the ice, but Andrew Jarvis takes the puck for the Glads, and he'll send it in. Jackson Pearson in on the forecheck for Atlanta. He takes the puck away from Parrott, who quickly takes it right back. It's turned over to Denemy right at the top of the left circle. But taking the puck right back will be Justin Nakbar, number 20. Nakbar on a line with Ryan Hofer and Chase Isley. That's the third line for South Carolina. Isley down the boards, surrenders the puck to his opposite number in Zach Yoder, number 11. Yoder gets it up, and here's Andrew Jarvis. He'll lead Ryan Cranford, the second-year pro, ahead. He looks rink wide, but that puck easily intercepted by Isley, who will skate up to the opposition's bench and will send it in before the Stingrays get a wholesale line change. Anthony Furiolo for the Glads finds Derek Topatic. Topatic in his own zone. Looks up the ice for a teammate. The puck successfully tipped along. Jacob Graves, the captain for the Stingrays, sends it up. Intended for Dean Locus. He couldn't corral it cleanly in over the Gladiator line. So Easton Armstrong is back on it for Atlanta. Quickly turned over. Graves has it at his own blue line. He'll get some air under the puck. Send Derek Topatic on his way. No icing, so Topatic has to make a play up against number 13, Dean Locus. Michael Markazan takes a hit. Puck left around the Gladiator net. Topatic sitting at 99 points as an Atlanta Gladiator. His next point will be his 100th. Blake Thompson, number 44, turns it over to Michael Markazan. Nice stick work by Markazan to get his body and his stick in the passing lane. That allows Markazan, Armstrong, and Galloway to go to work in the offensive zone. But the puck turned over to Wilkins, who gloves the puck down, has it on his backhand, and filters it towards the net. The puck sticked aside by Ethan Hyder. Galloway with a nifty dish to find Cipollone in stride. Joey Cipollone holds the puck around the net. Christian Hausinger at the line. The one-time blast from Hansel is stopped by Bjorklund. The stuff-in try up along the far post denied as well. Cody Sylvester with some open space shoots, and Bjorklund makes a bicep stop. 3:49 into the game. The Gladiators and the Stingrays scoreless from Gas South Arena tonight. Another 3-3 for Atlanta. Right after tonight's game, the club will travel to Savannah, Georgia for the first of back-to-back meetings against the Ghost Pirates tomorrow night at 7 o'clock and then Sunday afternoon at 3. But tonight, the third meeting of the season between the Glads and the Stingrays. Each team has won once. The Stingrays winning earlier in the season on home ice, November the 3rd, a 2-1 overtime victory. The Glads winning the most recent matchup thanks to a game-winning goal from Cody Sylvester, who's on the ice for the Glads. The Stingrays quickly play it out, and they'll skate in. Reaching the red line and sending the puck in is Tyler Weiss, number 36. He scored the overtime game winner in early November in that head-to-head matchup at the North Charleston Coliseum. Joey Cipollone for the Glads sends it in. Jordan Klimek, number 42, on the back end. Looks to get it out. He cannot. Cipollone shoots once again from a sharp angle, this time up along the far side of the ice, and Bjorklund made a shoulder save. But it's been all Gladiators early on here tonight. Getting a majority of the opportunities, I believe only one save necessary for Ethan Hyder to make. Outside of that, it's been all shots at Garen Bjorklund. But he's been ready, as he's been all season. He's been one of the best goaltenders in the South Division, and it wasn't even a sure thing if Garen Bjorklund was going to get a lot of starts. With Seth Isley making his pro debut for the Stingrays this season, and Mitchell Gibson, who is not dressing in tonight's game, had a great year last year for the South Carolina. A turnover into the neutral zone. Andrew Jarvis will quickly tap it on ahead. Parrott finds his defensive partner, Jaden Lee, to the left side. Isley looks across. Akbar, number 20, looks up the wall, kept in by Lee, who quickly shoots. It's blocked by Randy Hernandez. Here's Patrick Smarson-Kavics at the red line. Looks for Hernandez, past his outstretched reach, so Bjorklund will move the puck away from him into the far corner. Jace Isley next to the Stingray bench, and skating up will be Ryan Hofer, number 77. Hofer, the 6'4", 190-pound centerman, has a play in front. That was Nakbar with the chance. Isley shoots into the glove of Hyder, who comes out, cuts down the angle, and makes a tremendous glove grab. 5:06 into the hockey game. Ethan Hyder, the Maple Grove, Minnesota native, does well to keep this game scoreless. Here's a second look. It was Isley at the left dot who got the chance. And Hyder came out, got his glove up, and made the catch successfully. The Stingrays a much better team on home ice than they are away. So here's Connor Moore at the right point. 10-2, 2-0 at home, just 8-7 on the road this season. South Carolina has it in the offensive zone. Dean Locust down low to the goal line. The centering feed from Malik Johnson is intercepted, and Ryan Cranford will work the puck cross ice. Firiolo slowly sends the puck in, but Locust looking to stand his ground at his own blue line. Eventually the puck comes free for Moore, who behind his own net finds Malik Johnson. But the puck again, soccer kicked ahead deep into the Stingrays zone. A quick note on Malik Johnson, number 26, playing on the fourth line. 11 points in 14 games with the Athens Rock Lobsters this season. South Carolina needing some forward depth. Signed Malik Johnson. He has made a name for himself in Athens with the Rock Lobsters in the FPHL. Here's Jackson Pearson, left circle. He shoots, and a save by Bjorklund. He got down to make the stop. Pearson off of the boards. Jeremy Hansel tiptoes the line. Goes back for Pearson, but he's pressured at the point. This might be an opportunity for South Carolina. Middendorf drops it back for Kupka. Rink wide, walking in is Klimek, and he missed high over the glove. Middendorf to the point. Webb across for Kupka. Rink wide. Middendorf got down to an E, but he fanned on the one-timer. And Carson Denemy for the Glads makes a good defensive play. He'll throw it cross ice to flex off of the dasher right next to the Stingrays bench. Atlanta gets a partial line change, but Middendorf right back in. Wilkins into the corner. Goes skate to stick. Denemy draped all over him for the moment. Worked back to the line. This is Klimek for Webb, who shoots it stick aside by Hyder. And he gets his glove up to make the catch as the puck takes a ricochet off of the back glass. And we'll have a stoppage and immediate timeout. 13-14 to go in the first period. Your Atlanta Gladiators and the South Carolina Stingrays tied 0-0 from Gas South Arena tonight. gives his team, rather, a chance to win every single night, as does Drew DeRitter, who's backing him up tonight. Once again, healthy. Good to see that from Drew DeRitter. Joey Cipollone for the Glads on his horse. Andrew Parrott, number 58, behind his own net. He'll backhand it up, but it's turned over. Wasting no time and firing the puck on net was Eric Neely. Sylvester takes a hit to the back in the corner here. He's defended closely by number 6, Jaden Lee. To the line, Jarvis shoots, and Bjorklund, just for a moment, didn't know where the puck was. But now he's got it. Gets the freeze he was looking for and makes his 7th save of the evening. I'd like to welcome all of those listening on Mixler, watching on FloHockey. Tonight's game between your Atlanta Gladiators and the South Carolina Stingrays is the FloHockey Game of the Week. So if you're tuning in, watching the Glads for the first time, or the Stingrays, a warm welcome to you. Happy to have you on the broadcast alongside with me. Easton Armstrong down to lose the faceoff in the offensive zone, but good forecheck work by Galloway. Jarvis shoots, they score! Deflected in front by Easton Armstrong, and it's 1-0 Glads. Let's take a look at the replay. Jarvis from the blue line did a great job getting it on net, and Armstrong, despite a few Stingrays in front of their own net, got the stick to the area, got a piece, and it trickled by Bjorklund. 1-0 Atlanta, 12:39 to go here in the first. In the Gladiators' last game, albeit a 6-3 loss against the Norfolk Admirals, Easton Armstrong had a 3-point third period, and he continues his hot stretch of play with the game's first goal here tonight. 12:25 to go in the first. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0 Atlanta. Michael Markazan with the puck deep in the offensive zone. He looked to center. It deflected off of a Stingray skate. His fourth line still in the offensive zone. Easton Armstrong takes the puck away again, gets hauled down to the ice, right in the sight line of the referee. Galloway shoots, a rebound let out by Bjorklund. A diagonal feed from Galloway to Furiolo, deflects off of Furiolo's stick. So Atlanta will have to backtrack, and that fourth line will reluctantly get a line change. Under 12 minutes to go. Randy Hernandez, Blake Murray, and Patrick Smarcinkiewicz onto the ice for the Glads. Jordan Klimek, number 42, right next to his own bench at the red line. He'll send it cross corner. Josh Wilkins, number 15, on it. Jeremy Hansel makes a good play despite Wilkins coming right behind him to look and take the puck away. Randy Hernandez flips the puck to the outside of Middendorf. He races over to the area, takes a hit for his troubles. Jaden Lee, number 6, stops it down, goes up the far boards for Middendorf. A nifty pass from Middendorf will lead in Kupka. Here's Josh Wilkins at the right circle. He's brought down, no penalty there. Hansel behind his own net looks to beat Middendorf to the spot. They collide together. Middendorf looks to send it down past the corner into the trapezoid, but Randy Hernandez can't get it out. Wilkins, top of the zone. Finally, Hansel's got it. He throws it off the boards, looking for Patrick Smarcinkiewicz. It was a delayed offsides, and as a result, we have a CenXL icing. 8:59 into the game.
Fans, go ahead and check out tonight's item of the game. You can take 40% off Sportech Navy rain jackets. Just head over to the Gladiators merchandise stand in the main lobby to score yours tonight.
Easton Armstrong scoring his 5th goal of the season. Micah Miller, the former Glad off of the faceoff, has his shot blocked. From the right point, Moore shoots, takes a deflection off of Hansel, and the Glads will get it past the line. Connor Moore, number 74, will flip it up on the backhand. Deflects off of the high glass. Miller behind the net. He's got it in front for Magera. He looks for a teammate, but Patrick Smarcinkiewicz can't get it out. The slapper from Miller whistles wide of Hyder. This is Blake Thompson, number 44, wearing an A for the Stingrays. He shoots through traffic, blocked by Jeremy Hansel. And Ryan Cranford for the Glads will work away from Micah Miller. Behind his own net, gets help from Hansel, who will get it out to the neutral zone. Magera, who won Rookie of the Year last year in the ECHL, sends it up, stopped down at the Gladiators' blue line by Jackson Pearson. Andrew Jarvis, who had the primary assist on Easton Armstrong's 5th goal of the season, finds Jeremy Hansel, and right at the end of Hansel's shift, he'll send it in. Jackson Pearson from the blue line, his shot blocked. The Stingrays may have numbers. Tyler Weiss, right circle, finds a trailer. Magera back for Weiss, and the one-timer was fanned up. Ryan Cranford will skate out. Carson Denemy, right wing side, looks across for Pearson. A bouncing puck is corralled at the left wing half boards. Jarvis gets down to a knee, shoots, rebound. Oh, and Denemy had Bjorklund down, but the shot was blocked. Great net front defending from the Stingrays, trying to prevent this lead being doubled for the Glads. Right now it's 1-0, could have easily been 2. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the first period. Zach Yoder takes a hit. The puck stopped down at the blue line by Klimek. Shooting from the mid slot was Nakbar, number 20. Andrew Jarvis in the corner takes a hit, finds Denemy. Up the ice, a tape-to-tape feed for Jackson Pearson. He'll roll it in, let Connor Galloway go in on his horse to try and create the turnover. But Ryan Hofer, the 6'4" centerman, goes up the ice for a teammate. Colliding with a Gladiator was Jay Sisley, and Atlanta takes the puck right back. Michael Markazan, number 33, takes a hit by Jacob Graves. The puck rolled around to the far corner. Andrew Parrott is on it for South Carolina. Turnover created for the moment. Parrott's got it back. He'll throw it up the far wall, and the puck tipped along by Malik Johnson, successfully out of the South Carolina end. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0 Gladiators, 8:35 to go here in the first. Atlanta leading in the shots on goal department, 10-3. While the Stingrays do have 3 shots, not any of them grade A opportunities, while the Gladiators have had a few. Garen Bjorklund's had to be on his game. Dean Locus in his own zone, in the attacking zone. Puck freed up, Derek Topatic up for Neely. Jaden Lee gets the puck back, and he'll turn and shoot the puck all the way down. Jaden Lee goes off for a line change. He was on the national championship team with Quinnipiac during the 2022-23 season. Won the hardware with Joey Cipollone, who also goes off for a line change for Atlanta. So Jeremy Hansel will set up shop behind his own goal. Ethan Hyder has only seen 3 shots so far in this third period, but once again, he's won 6 straight decisions, 2.61 goals against average, and a .908 save percentage. Eric Neely skates into the net. He fanned on his chance. We have a delayed penalty. Wilkins touches up, and the Gladiators will go to the power play when we return. 7:32 to go in the first period. Your Atlanta Gladiators lead 1-0 over the South Carolina Stingrays. We'll be right back.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that to perform at our best, we need to fuel our body the right way, and that's why we love Jason's Deli. With a wide variety of delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and hearty soups, we can always count on a satisfying meal. The quality ingredients and generous portions keep us energized and ready for action. Whether it's a quick lunch or a hearty dinner, Jason's Deli is the perfect spot for players and fans alike to enjoy great food and stay energized. For meals that power our game, Jason's Deli is our top choice.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Godimer here with you. In the box is a Stingray, number 44, Blake Thompson. The alternate captain for South Carolina, the first pairing left-handed defenseman. 21 points in 29 games, playing in his 30th contest of the season here tonight. But he goes to the penalty box and the Gladiators power play, which struck twice in their last game against the Norfolk Admirals, gets their first go this evening with an opportunity to give the club a 2-goal lead. It's 1-0 Gladiators, thanks to a goal at even strength from Easton Armstrong, a deflection. For the power play, it'll be Blake Murray, number 92. He loses it. Derek Topatic and Anthony Firiolo, the defenders. And the 2 forwards alongside Murray is Eric Neely and Cody Sylvester. So Firiolo has the puck in the left wing corner defensive zone. A diagonal pass for Derek Topatic, sitting at 99 points as a Gladiator. He'll have to wait on that as a clear by number 9, Riley Webb. So Firiolo again, wearing the cage. Goes over to the far boards. Eric Neely sends it in. It is slowed up and subsequently cleared out by the Stingrays. Austin McGarrett fights through a check. He drew a penalty. Lads are going to go to the box. No shots on the power play in the opening 45 seconds, and now play will be evened up. To 4-on-4 we go. The Glads captain Eric Neely goes to the box. Now that we have a moment, tonight's scratches. First for your Gladiators, number 5, Brendan Dademan, number 27, Dylan Karabia, number 74, Tyler Drevich, and number 96, Dominic Smarsinkiewicz. For South Carolina, no number 7, Charlie Combs. Number 10, Ben Howardchuk. Number 17, Jamie Engelbert. Number 21, Alexander Sustalev. Number 23, Jeremy Davidson. Number 34, Mitchell Gibson. And number 40, Connor Lovey. The puck in the neutral zone as South Carolina sets up on the 4-on-4. Connor Moore, who wears number 74. First pairing right-handed defenseman, the longest tenured Stingray. Finds Austin McGarrett. Looks to go back for Moore, but the puck intercepted. Taken right back by Josh Wilkins. Got to watch out for Wilkins. He centers to the front. Moore, the quick tap from McGarrett. High slot. To the right point, it's Connor Moore. He waits for Hansel to come to him. He does. McGarrett, right circle, shoots. It's blocked before getting to the net. A loose puck, unable to be corralled by Jaden Lee, number 6, who is in front. Lee will poke it back to the blue line, but Moore does not like what he sees. With just 25 seconds left on the 4-on-4, he'll skate in. Moore looked to work in all alone, but he took a bump. The puck is separated. Zach Yoder sends it up for Joey Cipollone. And Cipollone, before going off for a line change, will find Andrew Jarvis. And now the Glads will play a little bit of keep away with 10 more seconds left on the 4-on-4. 5:38 to go in the period. Here comes South Carolina as they quickly take the puck. Kupka shoots into the glove of Hyder. Kyler Kupka let it go from the left circle, and Hyder said not today with the glove. 1 second left on the 4-on-4. We'll talk more about that and the upcoming Gladiators penalty kill when we return to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. 1-0 Atlanta, 5:33 to go here in the first period. The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together. Back at Gas South Arena, Liam Gadamer here with you for some Friday night hockey. Your Atlanta Gladiators have won 7 out of their last 10 games. Ethan Hyder has won 6 straight starts. The last time the Gladiators played the Stingrays, they won in triumphant fashion with a Cody Sylvester game winner with under 30 seconds left to go. Since that night, Gladiators have been playing their best hockey of the season and are keeping things going in the opening 14 minutes and change. Already with a 1-0 lead, out shooting their division rivals 12-4. But Eric Neely in the penalty box for another 46 seconds. Released in 1 second is Blake Thompson. The puck is down to the stick side of Hyder, and Thompson out of the box and on to the power play. Weiss to the blue line. Lee shoots. It's blocked by Jackson Pearson. Lee for Weiss at the left circle. Pearson reads that well, and he'll skate out short-handed. Jackson Pearson goes skate to stick. He'll funnel it down the wall. Carson Denemy behind the opposition's net. 20 seconds left to kill for the Gladiators, but real nice work from number 19 and number 18 to send the puck in and kill off some precious power play time. Weiss at the right circle. To the blue line, it's Jaden Lee. Across the ice, Thompson drifts his way to the circle. Now to the dot, it's Weiss. Near side of the ice. Lee straight away. Thompson left circle in front looking for McGarrett. Deflected off of his skate. Out of the box is Neely. Weiss right circle across for Jaden Lee, and his one-timer is wide of Hyder, despite Ethan Hyder off balance just a little bit. He stayed on his skates. The shot missed wide, and now with 4.5 minutes left to go, we return to full strength. Stick lift by Eric Neely takes the puck in the neutral zone. He'll send it back only as far as Thompson. He sets up shop in his own zone. His up-the-ice feed is slowed down by Cody Sylvester, who has the puck, patient with it, and he'll skate up to the neutral zone. Looks for Neely on the attempted tape-to-tape feed. Neely content with scooping it up behind the South Carolina net. Here is Joey Cipollone in tight. The puck taken away for the moment, but he's got it right back. He centers for Neely, who gets a couple of whacks. He collides with the near goal post. And no chance for the Glads. Let's see if Neely can create something behind the South Carolina net again. Cipollone back to the point. That was a high rising backhanded pass. So Topatic has to race all the way back into his own zone. He'll pick up a head of steam. Derek Topatic skates up, the Glad's alternate captain. He'll fire on that from outside of the blue line. That's blockered away by Bjorklund. Left point, Galloway gets crunched up by Jacob Graves, the former Glad's captain. But another takeaway by Galloway. Leaves it for Markazan. Right circle, he looks to battle up against Connor Moore. They go colliding together into the end boards. South Carolina cannot clear for the moment. Connor Galloway doing a great job with Michael Markazan to be a hound in the offensive zone. Markazan to the blue line. Hansel with some space. He drifts, he shoots. It's blocked in front. Easton Armstrong already with a goal in this period. Takes a hit to make a play. Hansel, high slot, patient with it. Jeremy Hansel across. On his offhand, Armstrong leaves it off for Hansel. Hansel at the blue line has a one-time option in Galloway. Galloway in front for Markazan. And Bjorklund got a piece of that. This line for the Gladiators doing everything in the offensive zone. Galloway goes down, no penalty called. Murray has the puck for the Gladiators, but Galloway couldn't escape the offensive zone in time, and as a result, we have an offsides.
Tyler Trevich and Dominic Smarson-Kivix in the main lobby after tonight's game for the Slapshot Contracting autograph booth.
Spoke with Michael Markazan on the latest episode of the Atlanta Gladiators podcast earlier this week, and one thing that Markazan was stressing was just how effective the line of himself, Easton Armstrong, and Connor Galloway have been in the opposition's end this season. And you saw it right there, right in front of your eyes. Zach Yoder defending for the Glads behind his own net. Middendorf comes over with an extra poke. Eric Middendorf in the last game for South Carolina, 5 points. Of course, his team scored 11 goals, but still impressive nonetheless. Andrew Jarvis as the puck is worked out from along the corner boards. Randy Hernandez led in by Patrick Smarson-Kivix. He takes a hit to the neck from Andrew Parrott, and the puck lifted out up along the far side boards out to center. So Jarvis back on it. A backhand feed for Patrick Smarson-Kivix. The puck poke checked off his tape. So whacking at it up against Middendorf is Jarvis. The Glads can't get it out. Far corner, Kupka to the front. Wilkins waits, fires, and he missed high to the blocker side. The Stingrays getting their chances, but now Randy Hernandez will get it out to center. Jaden Lee up for Middendorf. The Stingrays do not turn it over. Somehow Middendorf gets that pass to Kupka, but it's subsequently coughed up to Murray and the Glads. Murray with a patient toe drag looking for a teammate in Hernandez, but the puck turned over to South Carolina, and the puck airlifted out at center into the glove of Hyder. He stops it down, and Topatic will fight through a check of McGarrett. Derek Topatic out through center in the final minute 15. Here is Topatic deep in the offensive zone. He's got it from the corner to the blue line. Furiolo waits. Left point. Look to go across for Topatic. He fanned on the pass. McGarrett takes it away, and now Weiss skates in. The Stingrays have numbers. Miller for Klimek, back for Weiss, and the poke check by Hyder. A tremendous play by Ethan Hyder to come out aggressive and get a piece of that puck with his goal stick, and now South Carolina has iced the puck. That's a Sen XL icing with 47.1 seconds left to go here in the first period. Let's take a look at the replay. Micah Miller with a tremendous pass to the trailer. Klimek down low. Weiss tried to pull the puck to the backhand, but before he could even maneuver from the forehand to the backhand, Hyder came out with his stick and got in the way. So Jackson Pearson's the stick side of Ethan Hyder's goaltending counterpart in Garen Bjorklund. The puck kept in by Hausinger for Jackson Pearson. He's tied up at the wall. Denemy looks in front, takes a tip, and now South Carolina will skate out. McGarrett at the red line. He'll backhand it in with half a minute left to go here in the first period. Jeremy Hansel with a shoulder to Micah Miller. The puck deep in the Gladiator end. Miller for McGarrett. Nasty drag to the backhand. To the blue line, Moore shoots. Blocked by Denemy. The puck out of the zone. And Moore forced to go back for Thompson, who's deep in the South Carolina end. Thompson for Miller, in over the attacking line. Hansel looks to play it right back up. He does. 5 seconds left to go in the frame. Eric Neely is going to have a break to the net, and a shoulder save by Bjorklund right at the buzzer.
At the end of the first period of play, Atlanta 1, South Carolina 0.
Tremendous chance for the Gladiators captain in the final seconds of the period, and Garen Bjorklund comes up large and gets a piece with his shoulder. 18 minutes on the clock here in the intermission. Before we let you go to a quick break and then to the intermission here at Gas South Arena, let's recap that first period, shall we? The only goal came at 7:21. It was a deflection from Easton Armstrong, the first-year pro, netting his 5th goal of the year, assisted by Andrew Jarvis, who let the shot go from the blue line, and Connor Galloway, who had some excellent work to get the puck back up there and allow the Glads to get their chance from the top of the zone, and Armstrong once again finishing things off with the tip-in. The shots on goal in the first period officially 15-2 Gladiators. That's a start. The goaltender's Ethan Hyder for the Gladiators has made 2 saves on 2 shots, but a tremendous stop with the goal stick in the final couple of minutes of the first period, his best of the frame by far, while on the other side, Garen Bjorklund for South Carolina keeping up what he's got going on this season. One of the best goaltenders in the ECHL, one of the best goaltenders in the South Division, and he has really come out with a goaltending composition in himself, Seth Isley, and Mitchell Gibson as a reliable starter for the Stingrays. He gets the start tonight, not the reason why his team is down 1-0 after 20. With that, let's send it to a quick break and then to the intermission here at Gas South Arena. I'll be back in north of 15 minutes to bring you all the coverage of period number 2 as the Glads look to keep their strong play going against the South Carolina Stingrays here tonight.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that to perform at our best, we need to fuel our body the right way, and that's why we love Jason's Deli. With a wide variety of delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and hearty soups, we can always count on a satisfying meal. The quality ingredients and generous portions keep us energized and ready for action. Whether it's a quick lunch or a hearty dinner, Jason's Deli is the perfect spot for players and fans alike to enjoy great food and stay energized. For meals that power our game, Jason's Deli is our top choice.
It's time for one more minigame with Emma and her contestants for a little hula hoop talk.
All right, fans, it is our second game, and we have a father-son duo. Everyone give them a hand, come on. All right. Now, we have our little one here. He's going to stand on this first line. Now, Max, come with me. We have our father over here, and he is going to try to get these hula hoops over to you, yeah? Around you. So you gotta be a good target. You gotta stand like this, yeah? All right.
to the ice, the Kroger Boost Zambonies. Please welcome Slick Nick and Blizzard Ryan. We are proud to introduce our first ever signing day, coming up on Saturday, January 18th at 4:30 p.m. During this event, you can sign up with the Glads. This includes photo opportunities, raffle prizes, renewing your season tickets, and a chance to provide testimonials to those who may be on the fence on whether to join the Gladiators family. Stay tuned for more information about signing day. Experience warm-ups from a unique vantage point with the Gladiators Penalty Box Experience. The package includes 4 spots in the penalty box for warm-ups, and then 4 center ice tickets to the game that evening. Scan the QR code on the video board to learn more. Want to go home with a piece from tonight's game? Then you can scan the QR code on the video board now for your chance to win tonight's first goal of the game puck, presented by Hancock Winnipeg. Tonight's first goal of the game, brought to you by number 7 Easton Armstrong. The Ice Forum is the official training facility to the Atlanta Gladiators. The Ice Forum is Georgia's finest two-sheet ice skating facility. Be sure to head to the main lobby to purchase your pucks in the second period for the Chunk-a-Puck, sponsored by Kroger.
Sometimes life challenges leave us feeling all balanced. But at 100% chiropractic, we know how to get you back on track. We don't just straighten you out, we empower you. We educate you on how to get to the root cause and give you a play-by-play strategy on how to get you back to 100%. We use state-of-the-art technology.
Only stuff here.
Our $49 first experience includes a complete set of comprehensive chiropractic x-rays, fit 3D scan, and your first life-changing adjustment. Visit us and break the ice. Discover the power of chiropractic care at 100%.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
All right, fans, it's time for one more game. Please turn your attention to the stage for Uncle Jack's game of musical
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
Fans, turn your attention to the video board for highlights from the first period. Atlanta, on your feet, and bring your Gladiators!
Live from Gas South Arena in Duluth, Georgia. We're 60 seconds away from the start of the second period between your Atlanta Gladiators and the South Carolina Stingrays. Liam Godimer here with you as always. It's an absolute pleasure. As the Glads and the Stingrays set to embark on the second stanza of play. After one, Atlanta leads 1-0. The goal coming at 7:21. Easton Armstrong, the first-year pro, scoring his 5th goal of the season, assisted by Andrew Jarvis and Connor Galloway. Your Atlanta Gladiators will skate from left to right in this second period. Your Sun XL starters: Eric Neely, the captain, on the right. In the middle, Joey Cipollone, number 71 in the middle. On the left, Cody Sylvester, number 16. And on the back end is Anthony Furiolo, number 12, with Derek Topadich, number 28. For the Stingrays, they'll counter with Kyler Kupka, number 18. Josh Wilkins, number 15 on the left. Eric Middendorf, number 48 on the right, with Blake Thompson and Connor Moore on the back end. Once again in net, as he was in the first period, number 33, Garen Bjorklund. He opposes Ethan Hyder for the Glads. Hyder through 20 minutes made 2 saves on 2 shots. Bjorklund a lot more busy. 14 saves on 15 shots as the puck is dropped and we are back underway from Gas South Arena. A shot right off the hop. Bjorklund gets down, makes the save. Connor Moore, number 74, the longest tenured Stingray, finds Josh Wilkins to the right side. Middendorf shoots, and that's a pad save by Hyder. Joey Cipollone races to the half boards. Neely scoops up a loose puck. Cody Sylvester for the Glads will slowly send it in. Neely had a breakaway at the end of that first period, denied by Bjorklund. His line goes back to work to start the second, but Middendorf skates in on a 2-on-2, fires from the left dot. Hyder makes the save, it deflects off of his glove, and he makes no mistake, getting the freeze in the opening 39 seconds of the middle frame. The Gladiators this season, when leading after one period of play, have a record of 10-3-1-0. It'll be Austin Magera, number 5 in red, against Blake Murray, number 92 in white, at the near dot. The Glads win the faceoff, and the speedy Randy Hernandez will go 1-on-2 against Micah Miller and Jordan Klimek. Miller, a fast player himself, will work around Hernandez, find Tyler Weiss. He can't send it in, so Klimek, who was behind him, tried the re-entry, but the Stingrays are offsides. 55 seconds into the second. As I mentioned at the top, South Carolina a much better home team than they are on the road. 8-7-0-0 away from the friendly confines of the North Charleston Coliseum, while at home 10-2-2-0. So Jeremy Hansel, the NHL contracted defenseman, finds Christian Hausinger, who's back in the Atlanta lineup after an elongated absence. Hernandez flips it for Marcin Kavics, a good defensive play by Magera. The centerman coming back. Hansel coughs up the puck. Stingrays might have an opportunity. That was Mike Miller. He'll press Hansel to the near glass. Magera whips it out in front. We have a delayed penalty. Blake Murray roughed up in the left wing corner. The Stingrays had the puck when the play was blown dead, and it will be South Carolina that goes to the box. Micah Miller, the former Gladiator, takes a seat for 2 minutes, a minute 25 into the second.
Join us in congratulating Blake Murray on his 200th professional hockey game. Thank you, Blake, and go Glads.
Blake Murray just drew the penalty. Congratulations to Blake Murray playing in his 200th game as a pro. The Glads 0-for-1 on the power play entering this opportunity. Blake Thompson went off for a hook at 12:28 of the first. But now it'll be the new power play unit of Easton Armstrong. He takes the faceoff. To his right, Randy Hernandez. To his left is Ryan Cranford. At the points, it's Jeremy Hansel, one defenseman, and the other man at the other point is Jackson Pearson, a forward.
South Carolina penalty.
Face-off win for South Carolina. The Glads keep it in.
2 minutes for high sticking. Top of the penalty, a minute 25 into the period.
Hansel.
And your Gladiators are on the eagle.
Down the boards, Jackson Pearson, left side. Hansel's got it back at the point. Right circle, Randy Hernandez. Takes a hit at the half boards, finds Hansel. Jackson Pearson walks in. His try is slowed up. Pearson has it back. He receives pressure from Hofer, but works the puck past him. Easton Armstrong back for Pearson. He's brought down, back up on his skates now. Ryan Cranford has the puck at the far hash marks, but the puck airlifted out by South Carolina. 2:10 gone by here in the second. The Stingrays on the penalty kill. 50 seconds left on the Gladiator power play. Randy Hernandez will speed through neutral. Armstrong falls down. Austin Magera plays it out. Pretty good job by Hansel getting in his way to prevent Magera from getting his way up ice. Hansel next to his own bench. Crosses in over the Stingray line onside. Easton Armstrong already with a goal tonight. Finds Pearson. One-timer for Hansel. Deflects off of the skate blade of Bjorklund. 45 seconds left on the power play. Jackson Pearson, left circle. Ryan Cranford in a tight area. Works out. Sends the puck off of the boards intentionally for Hernandez, who swings it right back. Excellent stick work from Cranford, but Magera takes it, and here comes South Carolina shorthanded. 3 players on the rush. That was Magera, Parrott, and number 13, Dean Locust. But South Carolina will send it in and will be content with a line change. Has just 20 more seconds left on the 2-minute minor to Micah Miller, who's sitting in the penalty box for a high stick taken at a minute 25. So Jeremy Hansel begins his approach. Drops it back for Cody Sylvester. One last rush for the Glads on the power play. Flipped ahead. Bjorklund gets down, makes a glove save. Sylvester right in front of the Stingray net. Shoved aside. And we'll have a face-off to come. 5 more seconds on the Gladiator power play. A warm welcome to all of those joining us, listening on Mixler, watching on FloHockey. And it's also the FloHockey Game of the Week. Happy to have you wherever you are listening or watching from. So Joey Cipollone comes into the near dot. He goes up against the fabulous two-way center in Kyler Kupka. Kupka, a big reason for the Stingrays' success. 28 points in 29 games. 13 goals, 15 assists. Does a little bit of everything. Neely sends the puck in front. Ryan Hofer will get one last clear for South Carolina. The Stingrays are back to full strength. So Cody Sylvester, right next to the Stingrays bench. Joey Cipollone will send it in. Stopped down by his former college teammate in Jaden Lee. Lee's got the puck deep in his own zone. Chopped away. Here's Cipollone. Looks to zip it in front for Sylvester. To the line. Topatic shoots, and what a deflection from Eric Neely, who wanded that puck with one hand on his stick. Going to the dirty area in search of the second goal of the game. They don't get it. But look at this deflection from Eric Neely. First to body off Thompson in front of the net. That's easier said than done. And just to reach with his stick, with, again, one hand on his stick, and have the wherewithal to get a touch on it and force Bjorklund to make another difficult save. The shots are now 16-4 Gladiators. Atlanta pushing, but it's still a one-goal hockey game. The fourth line onto the ice. Markazan helps to win the puck back to Topatic, who lets a blast go high over Bjorklund's stick. Now skating out will be Malik Johnson, number 26. Johnson hops around Topatic. Puck in the far corner, one-handed ahead by Graves for Locust. But the Glads will get it out. Easton Armstrong brought down to the ice by Graves. Graves goes down as well. No call on the play on either end. So Topatic behind his own net finds Connor Galloway. He takes a hit from Graves, but the puck freed up right onto the tape of Topatic. Topatic wheels into the zone, takes a hit up high from Klimek. Puck rolled around. Graves playing forward for South Carolina. Airlifts it ahead for Kupka, who gloves it down. Puck left off for Klimek. Back for Kupka, and what a save by Hyder! Some rough stuff ensues after the whistle. A delayed penalty on the play, so the Gladiators will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. But Ethan Hyder got the right pad out, glued it to the near post. And Kupka, for those watching on FloHockey, here's the replay. Nowhere to go with the puck. Denied by the pad. Zach Yoder goes to the penalty box. It's a 2-minute minor. So the Glads, coming off of a power play to start this second period, will now go on the penalty kill. Each team now with 2 opportunities on the power play. The Glads 0 for 2, South Carolina 0 for 1. And their second begins right now. Kyler Kupka, who drew the penalty against Jackson Pearson. Board battle ensues off of the draw. Knockbar for Wilkins. He fires. Pad save, rebound, and Hyder got across with the left pad to Stonewall Micah Miller. Wilkins to the blue line. Moore gets it back, the one-timer. Misses wide to the near side. Connor Moore at the left point. Another one-timer and another save by Hyder. And it's whacked out by the Glads. Under 5 minutes, or more than 5 minutes rather, gone by here in the second period. 35 seconds gone by on the 2-minute minor to Zach Yoder, who sits in the sin bin. So South Carolina skates in. They're not onside, so they do not want to touch it. That allows Joey Cipollone to get to the area first, and he'll clear all the way down. The penalty on Yoder is 2 minutes for slashing, taken at 4:41. So Connor Moore, number 74, 19 points in 27 games this season. Gets it over for Kupka. Far corner, he fights off Furiolo. To the top, it's Weiss, near side hash marks. Has an option in Kupka, who attempts to lay it back to the line, but there was only one player at the blue line, and Connor Moore wasn't in the spot that Kupka put the puck. Skating right back in will be Jaden Lee, the offensive-minded defenseman. To the front, Topatic helped to clean things up, and he gets it out of the defensive zone. Blake Thompson in his own territory. 6:10 gone by. Middendorf, coming off a 5-point game in his last contest, looked across for Lee. Nothing there. Magera, cross ice, Weiss to the back door, cleared by Cody Sylvester. So shorthanded. Sylvester looking for Blake Murray. He's got the puck up along the boards in the offensive zone, played immediately out by South Carolina. So Weiss skates in, turns back on Hansel. Rink wide, Austin Magera. From the boards now to the corner. This is Lee, number 6. Behind the net, out of the box is Yoder, sent in front and tipped just wide by Middendorf, who got his stick down. He was waiting at the far post, got the pass he wanted, but the puck gets deflected up over the glass and into the netting as we have immediate timeout. The Gladiators up 1-0 over the Stingrays with 13:13 to go in the second period.
Study testing and non-opioid pain medication following surgery. Participants will receive free-funded surgery by a board-certified podiatrist and compensation of approximately $1,100. For more details, visit CenXL.com/Georgia.
Work, but Hyder's been up to the task. Puck at the side of the net. Chase Isley looks to come up with it. The Glads have it. Ryan Cranford up the board. Shot by Klimek before it exited the zone. His shot missed wide. Hansel has a man all over him. He gets the puck to Hausinger in the defensive zone. Cranford looks to one-hand it past the blue line and into the neutral zone. No luck in doing so, and play whistle down. With 12:51 left to go. Another 3-game weekend for the Gladiators. After tonight's game, they head to Savannah, Georgia, for the first of back-to-back meetings against the Savannah Ghost Pirates. A Savannah Ghost Pirates team that the South Carolina Stingrays beat 11-3 on New Year's Eve. For South Carolina, that was the most goals they scored in a single game in franchise history, tied for the mark. They had scored 11 at one other instance. Jeremy Hansel for Blake Murray. Puck deflects off of a Stingray, right back for Hansel. Puck goes off of the glass, bounces away from a couple of players. Locust takes a hit in the near corner. Hernandez will roll it around. Hansel extends his twig to try and keep it in, but he cannot. 12:25 to go in the second period. The Glads lead 1-0. Hernandez looks to play it past Klimek. Cannot. At center ice, a quick tap from Graves. He's got it back, but Blake Murray, the good defensive play to work it ahead for Randy Hernandez. Jordan Klimek in his own zone will pick up the puck. Goes D-to-D for Andrew Parrott, who will send it off of the boards, tipped on ahead by Malik Johnson. So Hansel behind his own goal. Johnson takes the puck away, looks to slap a shot from the circle. His stick broke. Behind the net, Locust looks to center. Aggressive is Cipollone on the backhand. Lee gets an opportunity, and Hyder swallows it up. Another good save by Ethan Hyder, who handles the backhander from the Stingrays defenseman quite well to keep his team in front. Kyler Kupka takes the draw for South Carolina. He wins it for Josh Wilkins. Andrew Parrott at the blue line, his shot blocked. Parrott loves to drop the gloves. Haven't seen that physicality just yet out of the Stingrays defenseman, as Eric Neely will skate in. He's stopped down by Parrott, who, right as he's mentioned by the broadcaster, makes a good defensive play to prevent the home side from getting an offensive opportunity. Puck gloved down at center by Eric Middendorf. He's got a teammate in Wilkins. He moves it on ahead, but back defensively for the Glads is Topadich. The Glads get out. Joey Cipollone for Cody Sylvester. Whipped to the near side of the ice, but Furiolo couldn't get to the area. South Carolina on it first. Jaden Lee, right at his own blue line, will twirl on his former teammate in Cipollone. Across the ice, Middendorf. His feed blocked off. He's got it back. A solid season for Middendorf playing on the first line. 21 points in 24 games. Sylvester finds Neely. Up ahead, Joey Cipollone with a breakaway. And what a poke check at the last moment by Middendorf, the forward, coming back on the play and preventing Joey Cipollone from getting a great chance at the net. Weiss, meanwhile, on the counter, and Hyder with a denial. Easton Armstrong skates out 2-on-2. Armstrong, motivated. He gets into the corner, goes tumbling with Connor Moore, number 74. Mike Miller, number 22, will softly play it out, and right next to the Gladiators bench, Moore has Magera. Puck freed up for Weiss, right next to his own bench now. Weiss will send it in. Hyder out of his net, 10-10 left to go as we approach the midway mark of the hockey game. Armstrong across for Jarvis. Up ahead for Galloway. No tip on that play. Bjorklund thinks about covering it, and on a second chance, he'll cover it. Halfway through the game, exactly. 10 minutes to go in the second period. Shots 18-9. Gladiators. Atlanta with a 1-0 lead. South Carolina getting their chances, however, in the second period. Must be weird to go from one game where you score 11 goals, everything that you're throwing on the net goes in. They did have a lot of shots in that game against Savannah, where they scored 11. Just 26. They scored 11 goals on 26 shots. And now here tonight, they're snake-bitten offensively, thanks to the Gladiators' suffocating defensive structure, but also, once they do get chances, Ethan Hyder is in between the pipes to make sure that nothing up to this point has leaked through. Austin Magera trying to change that. He pulls up on Pearson to the blue line. Moore fires, and Hyder gets down to make the save with traffic in front. 9:47 to go in the second. Let's head to another media timeout. We'll be right back to Gas South Arena. The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together.
The Stingrays was an A, Cody Sylvester, B, Connor Galloway, C, Anthony Furiolo, or D, Easton Armstrong. Fans, let's help them out. What do we think? All right, now what do you guys think?
C, Cody Sylvester.
Well, that is it. But you picked Cody Sylvester. Okay, yeah. Clarified. All right. Survey says. That is correct. You bought a ball of CBD oil. Congratulations.
A warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. Liam Godimer here with you for a South Division showdown here on a Friday night. 9:47 to go in the second period. The Atlanta Gladiators with a 1-0 lead. Kyler Kupka takes the faceoff for South Carolina. One back for the Woodstock, Georgia native Zach Yoder. He'll fling it to center. Jackson Pearson knocks it down. Carson Denemy, right side. What a pass! Cranford shoots from the high slot. It's blocked. Multiple players whacking at it. And somehow Connor Moore gets away, finds Kupka on the backhand, who will pass over to Middendorf, who moves it in, despite taking a hit from Andrew Jarvis. The Glads work quickly out of the defensive zone. From the near side to the far side, Cranford for Denemy. He whips it to the front, nobody home. So Middendorf, number 48 will flip it ahead. Christian Hausinger, number 10, gets his stick down. Right next to the Glads bench, Connor Moore, before going off for a line change, will find Kupka. Wilkins back to the blue line, not wanting to play it is Riley Webb. It would have been an offsides. So Webb will retreat out to center. He'll rifle it in. And Hausinger for the Glads. Takes a hit from Hofer. Cranford finds a teammate in Denemy. He gets some air under it, deflects off of the glass. Webb with the quick up. Here's Klimek to center. Around the net, Marcinkiewicz with the between-the-legs dish for Jackson Pearson in stride. Randy Hernandez goes in on the forecheck as Pearson goes off for a line change. Hernandez in the corner. The extra poke check gets the puck back up to the line. Hansel creeps in, shoots, saved by Bjorklund with the glove. And now a 2-on-2 rush. Jay Sizley to the right side. Klimek, he's met by Marcinkiewicz. Puck moved into the far corner, around the boards past Hofer. Rolled back around to the far side of the ice. Patrick Marcinkiewicz, number 26, turns it over. Isley for the Stingrays. Looks to funnel it in deeper, but Marcinkiewicz right there. Stick it right back. Randy Hernandez leaves the puck off for Marcinkiewicz. Here's Hernandez. He missed high over Bjorklund's stick. Firiolo for Hernandez in the trapezoid. He'll reverse it. Marcinkiewicz for Topatic. That took a tip and just missed the stick side. Firiolo tries to hold the line. He does. A hard pass across for Marcinkiewicz. He couldn't handle it initially. Now he rides into the corner against Andrew Parrott. Parrott lets the puck go, and his defensive partner in Lee, with 7:20 left to go, finds Micah Miller, who fires from the left circle, getting his stick down and deflecting that puck into the mesh was Anthony Firiolo. A defensive game for sure so far between the Gladiators and the Stingrays. And Atlanta, with the way they play, they're starting to suffocate teams night in and night out. As I mentioned earlier in the period, it's not just the defensive structure. It's once you get those grade A opportunities, are you able to take advantage? And whether it's been Drew DeRitter, Ethan Hyder, the Glads have had the goaltending this year to make their style of play stand up, and it's leading to success. So in the neutral zone, Cipollone gets spun around. Here come the Stingrays. Weiss moves in, but the puck whacked back by Zach Yoder. Parrott in his own zone. D to D for Lee. He gets some air under the puck, but it's gloved down by Andrew Jarvis, who will softly roll the puck down on Bjorklund, who gets his glove down. The 20th save of the game for Garen Bjorklund. The Stingrays, of course, affiliates of the American Hockey League's Hershey Bears and the NHL's Washington Capitals. What a tremendous affiliation that is, from the top to the bottom. But the Stingrays short-handed up front right now. Cody Sylvester takes the face-off for the Glads. He ties up on it. Connor Moore in his own zone flips it up. It's gloved down by Yoder, but the Stingrays will work past center ice. Neely has it for the Glads. Here's Cipollone, and a pad save by Bjorklund. He kicked it into the far corner. Micah Miller to the near wing. Blake Thompson. He skates in, immediately met by Hausinger. Hausinger has the puck on his forehand. Looking for an option. He's got a man up the ice. That's his defensive partner in Hansel. Instead goes up the near boards, intended for Neely. But Neely didn't get a touch on it, so that'll be a Sen XL icing. It'll be fourth line against fourth line. Michael Marquezan, Easton Armstrong, Connor Galloway for the Glads. Malik Johnson, Dean Locus, and Jacob Graves for the Stingrays. Jacob Graves, the former Glads captain, playing on the wing tonight. Just goes to show you how short-handed South Carolina is up front. As Cody Sylvester deflects the puck into his own bench, we'll have a face-off to come to the neutral zone. Jacob Graves for South Carolina. He's their captain. He's playing in his 386th professional game tonight. Was a tremendous captain for the Gladiators amidst a tough year. Never easy to trade your captain. That's what head coach Derek Nesbitt decided to do at last year's trade deadline, moving Graves over to the Toledo Walleye. Gave Jacob an opportunity to win a Kelly Cup. Of course, Toledo falling short. Gave him an opportunity to compete. But now he signs with the rival in the offseason, and South Carolina rewards him with Captain C. So Blake Thompson has the puck go between his legs in the defensive zone. He's hit by Michael Marquezan. Here's Armstrong in front, and what a glove save by Garen Bjorklund. Somebody call the cops. Robbery from Garen Bjorklund. Connor Galloway bidding for his first pro goal. And Bjorklund came out with a glove save for the ages. 5:44 to go in the second period. Somehow it's still 1-0 Gladiators. Should be 2-0, but Garen Bjorklund had something to say about that. 5:44 to go in the second. We'll be right back to Gas South Arena. Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. One of the best glove saves you'll see all season transpired right before our very eyes before we went to our most recent commercial break. Garen Bjorklund, when you're a goaltender that's having a hot start to the season, sometimes you make 10 bell saves like that. A simply sensational glove save. The Gladiators' fourth line doing everything right. Marquezan with the hit in the corner. Armstrong with the work down low. The puck deflected off of Bjorklund's pad. Bounced right out for Galloway in the mid-slot. You couldn't be more point-blank than where Galloway was. And Bjorklund got his glove up, made the catch. And the Flash definitely lived with that glove save. Meanwhile, Jaden Lee jumps into the play. Middendorf shoots. There was a broken stick that impeded his opportunity to the net. And meanwhile, Hyder gets over to the right post to make a save.
Slapshot Contracting, ready for all your roofing and exterior needs. When choosing a contractor, you have one shot, so choose Slapshot.
What a save by Garen Bjorklund. Still can't get enough of that. I know he's the opposition, but when you see a hockey play, it makes you go, wow, oh, wow, you tip your cap. So I'll tip my metaphorical cap to you, Mr. Bjorklund. Carson Denemy for the Glads at his own blue line. Ryan Cranford for Atlanta will move the puck in. Bjorklund comes together with Pearson. It allows Jaden Lee to airlift the puck out to center. Glove down by Furiolo, straight onto the stick of Denemy. That's a hand pass. 5:16 left to go.
Fans, are you tired of applying online and never hearing back? Then try zipapply.com and send your resume profile directly to hiring managers. Zipapply. Get hired faster.
Faceoff comes outside of the Gladiator line. Ethan Hyder for Atlanta has made 11 saves on 11 Stingray shots. Has won 6 straight starts as he continues his excellent start to his professional career. Jackson Pearson for the Glads. He'll slide it in. Bjorklund behind his cage. Jay Sisley, number 11. Up the near boards. Ryan Hofer scoops it up. He shoots. He scores. Ryan Hofer with a beautiful wrist shot over the glove of Ethan Hyder, and the Stingrays have answered. It's 1-1. For those watching on FloHockey, let's take a look at the replay. Hofer, left side. The Glads defender who was back was playing the pass. That was Furiolo. Couldn't slide over to Hofer in time. That was a perfectly placed wrister over the glove of Hyder underneath the crossbar. And with 4:57 left to play, the Stingrays have tied the score. It's 1-1. And South Carolina, a team that can score in bunches. So the Glads here in the final 5 minutes will have their work cut out for them. Klimek shoots from the left wing half boards, and Hyder scoops it up at ice level. That's an important save by Ethan Hyder. Not to let up a rebound, stop play. Stingrays clearly with the momentum in their favor after a goal that kind of came out of nowhere. It was a loose puck picked up by Hofer in the neutral zone, skated in on an odd man rush, had a clear lane to the net. And again, that puck only goes in if it's a perfect shot. That's what it was. High over the glove. Glads win the faceoff. That's a good start, but they will ice it. This is a SNXL icing at 4:41. The goal officially for South Carolina comes at 15:03. It's Ryan Hofer, his 5th goal of the season, assisted by Jay Sisley and Jordan Klimek. For Hofer, it's his 2nd pro year. 44 combined games with Hershey during the 23-24 season and the 24-25 season as well. One of the many players for South Carolina that has hopped between the American Hockey League and the ECHL. So Hernandez with the puck deep in his own end. Zach Yoder for the Glads needs to get it out now that he has an opportunity, but the puck turned over. Weiss in the corner. We'll move it around the boards. Skating over there is Andrew Jarvis. He takes a hit. Now double teamed. Murray behind the net for Yoder. Up ahead for Hernandez, but Miller keeps it in. Only as far as Yoder, who picks it up, throws it off of the skate of Miller. But getting back defensively was Jarvis. And now Zach Yoder, after 2 failed attempts, will just shoot it in and go up for a line change. A tip in front for the Glads. That was Randy Hernandez. And Bjorklund got his arm up. Meanwhile, Magera off of the pass from Micah Miller will softly send it into the near corner. Taking a hit to the lower body is Hausinger. Jeremy Hansel for the Glads. With 3:40 and counting left to go in the second period, Atlanta and South Carolina tied at 1 goal apiece. And the last time these two teams met on December the 11th was another tight game. A 1-goal decision. Glads winning 4-3. So Jeremy Hansel skates all the way into the Stingray zone. Takes a hit from Klimek. To the top. Cipollone fires on. It's blocked. Sylvester in front. He gloves the puck to himself. To the net. Bjorklund couldn't track it. Now it comes into the near corner. Klimek cannot clear. It goes through the legs of Sylvester. So that will allow Locust for South Carolina right next to his own bench with under 3 minutes left to play in the second to send it in. Malik Johnson to the blue line at the right point. Lee shoots it, missed wide of Hyder's glove side. Meanwhile, here's Eric Neely up the boards for Sylvester. He did not get a tip, so this is a SNXL icing. And the Glads' first line has to remain on the ice. Eric Neely not happy about it, thought that Sylvester got a tip. But his plea will go unheard by the official. If you're just joining us, 2:49 to go in the second. Atlanta and South Carolina tied 1-1. The Gladiators' goal coming in the first at 7:21. Easton Armstrong, a deflection goal. His 5th goal of his pro career, assisted by Andrew Jarvis and Connor Galloway. And then most recently at 15:03 of the second, Ryan Hofer, his 5th from Jay Sisley and Jordan Klimek. A face-off win for the Rays. Parrott shoots on a glove save made by Hyder. Josh Wilkins hovering in front. He's not with the team currently, but Ethan Hyder gets a lot of mentorship from the director of goaltending for the Nashville Predators, that being Mitch Korn, who has made a career of helping to lead goaltenders to success. Mitch Korn previously with the New York Islanders, now with the Preds, and he's given a lot of help to Ethan Hyder, and I believe that's been a big factor in Hyder's success as of late. Middendorf goes skate to stick. He shoots from the right circle, stripped and taken away by Michael Markazan. He leaves it back for Topatic, but he's all tied up. The puck taken. Middendorf in front. The trailer is Lee, and he fired high over the glove. Lee in the corner to the blue line. Parrott calls for it. He's got it. He shoots. It deflects in front. Kupka is absolutely denied by Hyder. Hyder's down. He doesn't know where the puck is. Jaden Lee, left point. Hyder now back up to his skates. Parrott, left circle. The Stingrays pressuring. A loose puck as Markazan skates over to the half board, sends his man down to the ice, and barely the puck squeaks past the blue line. South Carolina sends it right back in, so that unit can't get a line change. Here's a quick chance for Middendorf at the side of the net. Hyder got down. South Carolina with it again. Parrott, top of the zone. Now to the right side. Galloway. And now we've got a stoppage. So Padage has to be separated from a Stingray. But play blown dead after Lee got a clean shot towards the net. No penalty called on the play. So the Glads get a break, and we'll get a wholesale line change. A minute 41 on the clock here in the second period. We're still tied from Gas South Arena tonight. And even better, the faceoff comes outside the line. So Hyder gets a chance to get a sip of his water bottle. Now the puck is down, and Thompson skates in. Hyder makes a blocker save. That was a dangerous one as the puck nearly snuck through his right pad. Here is Denemy on the counter, and Bjorklund stops that. No rebound. .86 seconds to go in the second. Goes without saying, but the next goal going to be a big one for sure.
Fans, let's hear it. Let's go, Glads!
Jackson Pearson, left circle. Against Ryan Hofer, who has the Stingrays goal. We've got a tie-up. Connor Moore for South Carolina will send it out. Oh, how stable is the South Carolina blue line with Connor Moore on it. Not just this season, but many. Hofer will play it back to his defense. Moore finds a teammate. Hofer has the puck go over his stick, but swiping it in onside is Jace Isley. Jarvis takes a hit in the final 60 seconds, freed up for Jackson Pearson, who will skate up along the left side. He fights through the check of Moore, slowed down a little bit, so Thompson has it. He tries to work the puck out of a tight area. Ryan Cranford stopping him down for the moment. Now Thompson will work out to the neutral zone, wandered ahead. Christian Hausinger in the left wing corner, now behind his own net. Looks for Hansel, who extends his twig, couldn't get it out on the first attempt, so Hyder comes out of his goal, gets a touch on it with a goal stick. Half a minute to go here in the second. Atlanta and South Carolina tied at 1. Hansel can't get it out that time. Now he falls to the deck. But the puck worked over to the near side half boards, where Jackson Pearson will get it out to center. Klimek plays it right back up, but gloving the puck to himself is Hansel. Some nifty moves, all turned around is Riley Webb. Micah Miller turned around as well. Finally, he's got it firmly on the forehand. Sends it across for Klimek. Up the left wing boards, Magera. He throws the puck through the legs of Hausinger, but that does it for the second period. Atlanta and South Carolina tied at 1 after 40. A quick recap of that second period before I let you go to a quick break and then right back to the intermission here at Gas South Arena. It's each team holding their ground at center ice. Thought there might have been a conversation to come, but there isn't. Each team heads to their respective locker rooms without incident. 18 minutes on the clock for the intermission. South Carolina tied up the game at 15:03 of the second. Ryan Hofer with a wrist shot from the left circle over the glove of Ethan Hyder, assisted by Jace Isley, number 11, and Jordan Klimek on the back end, number 42. The shots on goal in that second period, 14 for the Stingrays, 9 for the Glads, 24-16 Atlanta for the game. The power plays, Atlanta is 0 for 1, South Carolina is 0 for 2. Both teams' goals coming at even strength. The goaltenders, Garen Bjorklund for South Carolina, has made 23 saves on 24 shots, while Ethan Hyder for the Gladiators has denied 15 of 16. The minor penalties in that second period. First, it was Micah Miller, a 2-minute minor for high sticking at a minute 25. And then Zach Yoder, a 2-minute minor for a slash, taken at 4:41. Once again, neither team able to score on that or any power play opportunity so far in tonight's game. With that, sent to a quick break, and then when we come back, enjoy the intermission. Chuck a Puck, presented by Kroger, coming up during the second intermission, live from Gas South Arena, as a 1-1 hockey game to be decided when we return for the third. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators hockey right here on the Gladiators Game Network.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider. Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
Fans, let's count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maximus Dewey has the jackpot winner this evening, which means we'll be picking the puck closest to the red oak to take home a $25 Kroger gift card. Turn your attention to the video board. The Gladiators family would like to take a moment to thank account executive Emmy Warburton for all of her hard work and dedication to the Gladiators. We wish you the best in your next adventure. Thank you, Emmy. Fans, the Gladiators would like to wish happy birthdays to our amazing fans celebrating their birthdays with us this evening. Happy 18th to Elizabeth. Happy birthday, Beth, from the Vortex crew. Hey Gladiator fans, are you ready to go after your goals? Then explore Bellevue University, the official higher education partner of the ECHL. Whether you're preparing for your next promotion or changing careers, Bellevue offers programs with flexible learning options to meet your needs. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals. Visit degrees.bellevue.edu/ECHL today. Fans, welcome back to the ice, Slick Nick! And Blizzard Brian! Driving the Kroger Boost Stamponis! Fans, are you feeling down, blue, or sad? The Gladiators are proud to partner with FloHockey, an organization dedicated to advancing healthcare through groundbreaking research. FloHockey is currently conducting a study for individuals who are struggling with these symptoms. Qualified participants will receive no-cost healthcare and compensation for their time. To learn more and see if you qualify, visit FloHockey.com/Georgia. boost your energy, strengthen your immune system, or bounce back from a tough week. Whatever you need, they've got it. The Dribblers Millville. Make moves like the Gladiators and start your health here. Alright fans, let's join Emma and her contestants down on the stage for a spelling bee challenge.
Alright fans, now before we start our spelling bee challenge, I have our chocolate cog right here. It is AX69. Now if this is your puck, please go to the snail's
by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Barron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to FloHockey.tv.
Back to the ice, your Atlanta
A warm welcome back to Gas South Arena. Liam Godimer here with you, and as always, it's an absolute pleasure as the Gladiators and the Stingrays knotted up in a 1-1 tie after 40 minutes of play. The goal for the Gladiators came in the first period. It came at 7:21 off of the stick of Easton Armstrong. A net front redirect on an Andrew Jarvis point shot. The secondary helper went to Connor Galloway. The response from South Carolina came in the middle frame. Ryan Hofer at 15:03, his fifth goal of the season, assisted by Jace Isley and Jordan Klimek. The goaltenders, Ethan Heider for the Gladiators through 40 minutes of play, has made 15 saves on 16 shots, while on the other end, Garen Bjorklund has denied 23 of 24. Your Sun XL starters for the Glads as they skate from right to left in this third period is Joey Cipollone in the middle, Cody Sylvester, number 16, the Glads alternate captain on the left, Eric Neely, number 59, Atlanta's captain on the right, and on the back end it's Anthony Furiolo and Derek Topatic. For the Stingrays, they'll be skating from left to right. They'll send out the first line of Josh Wilkins on the left, number 15, Kyler Kupka, number 18 in the middle, and Eric Middendorf, number 48 on the right. On defense for South Carolina is Blake Thompson and Connor Moore, and in between the pipes, as he's been throughout the entirety of the 40 minutes, Garen Bjorklund for the Stingrays, Ethan Heider for the Glads. It's Cipollone against Kupka. Let's do it. The linesman waits for word. He's got it. The puck is down, and the third period underway in a 1-1 hockey game. What do the next 20 minutes have in store? We'll find out. Puck sent in front for South Carolina right off of the jump. Nobody home in the low slot. The pass was intended for Josh Wilkins. At center ice, an extra poke by Anthony Furiolo on defense. Gets it out into center. Middendorf sends it right back, but defending well is Furiolo, and he'll work it into the South Carolina end. To the right of Bjorklund, Puck comes in front, scooped up by Middendorf, and here comes the big-bodied winger. He drops it off for Wilkins, who looks to drag and shoot. Couldn't let it go. Meanwhile, Cipollone will get a lot of air under that puck. Sylvester does well to knock it down, and cleanly in over the South Carolina line is Hausinger. He's met by Thompson. The puck freed up for Lee. He can't clear. Blake Murray, number 92, on it, right wing corner. Patrick Marcinkiewicz beneath the goal line in the trapezoid. He surveys his options, banks the puck off of the end boards, and Mike Miller, the former Glad, right next to his own bench, will send it cross ice. Josh Wilkins has it, right circle, down low for Magera, and Hyder makes the save. He doesn't know where the puck is. The rebound lands onto the tape of Parrott. He'll twirl at the circle. High slot now to the right side at the hash marks. It's Magera who fires on, and Hyder had no idea where that was. Magera gets to his own rebound, looks to slap it towards the net, but Blake Murray does well to take the puck away. The flip ahead for Patrick Marcinkiewicz is sent right back by the Stingrays and into the grasp of Andrew Jarvis on defense. He goes D-to-D for Jeremy Hansel, the National Hockey League contracted defenseman. Sent in cross corner. Patrick Marcinkiewicz behind the opposition's net, right at the end of this shift for the Gladiators' second line. South Carolina moves it up. Jaden Lee for Tyler Weiss in over the attacking line onside. He pulls up. The one-timer from Webb is stopped by the Hyder stick. Meanwhile, Ryan Cranford to the near wing. Jackson Pearson shoots. He hit the crossbar. The Glad's calling for a goal. Play stopped for the moment. If play is whistled dead, the referees will deem it necessary to take a look. But from my vantage point up here, I will always be 100% honest with you. I don't think that puck went in. The correct non-call. Jace Isley for Nockbar. Number 20, Justin Nockbar around the net. Moved ahead by the Stingrays. That's Klimek who is pinching up. Pearson will skate out again. Here's Carson Denemy at the red line. He reaches it, sends it in softly. Pearson on his horse to look to try and take the puck away from Klimek, but South Carolina will get out cleanly. Hofer at the red line finds a teammate in Isley. He's nearly brought down to the ice, but he remains on his skates, as does his aggressor in Topatic. Here is Markazan to the net. Bjorklund is down, but the puck behind the South Carolina goal. 3 minutes exactly gone by here in the third. A 1-1 hockey game as we head towards the tail end of regulation time. Easton Armstrong, who has the Gladiator goal, a net front redirect in the first period. Michael Markazan on his horse, and after the puck, he rides Blake Thompson down to the ice. Connor Moore on defense leads Jacob Graves. Across the ice, Dean Locust looks to poke it ahead. Comes back to the line for Thompson, who lets it go. Hyder makes the save. Behind the Gladiator net now as the two teams going punch for punch. Malik Johnson, number 26, for Locust. Markazan does well to find Armstrong. There's a Gladiator skating up ahead. It's Connor Galloway, but he's right at the end of his shift. He'll turn on his man. That's Lee. Take a hit to the back from Jacob Graves. That sends Graves down to the ice, but Galloway remains on his skates. Works the puck from along the wall for Hansel, who finds Sylvester and rifles a shot high glove wide of the net. Hansel brought down to the ice. South Carolina gets it out from along the corner boards and all the way down the sheet. The linesman will follow Christian Hausinger to the goal line, and the icing confirmed. Once again, sponsored by SunXL Georgia. As a friendly reminder, join me on the call. Head to the ECHL's official mobile actioning platform, Dash, to join me in the booth today. Here is Hausinger from the point. Going down is a Gladiator in front. That was Joey Cipollone. From the far side, Sylvester to the blue line. Hausinger pulls up. Back for Sylvester. Right circle. He scores! Cody Sylvester gives the Glads the lead. 4:20 into the third. From the spot he calls home at the right circle, Cody Sylvester let it go, and it beats Bjorklund to the stick side, and the Glads have a 1-goal lead. It's 2-1 with 15:40 to go here in regulation time. I told you the next goal was going to be an important one. And oh, was it. The Glads now back on top. It's 2-1. A turnover. Megara to the back door. Miller wraps it around, and Hyder's down. Patrick Marcinkiewicz looks to get it out. South Carolina strong on this next shift. Here is Klimek to blast, and Hyder gets a piece with the stick. Gets his arm up to prevent the puck from hopping over the crossbar and into the net. Meanwhile, Zach Yoder for the Glads looks for the quick up as he's next to his own bench. Klimek has it. The puck loose. Webb tries to play it out, but it deflects off of a Gladiator. So into the near corner the puck goes. Murray plays it around. Patrick Marcinkiewicz for Hernandez. And he fanned on the chance in front of the net. Jarvis rears back and lets it fly. Around the boards it goes. Klimek will get it out, but the Glads right back on it. Topatic to the near wing. Randy Hernandez at the circle. Throws it between the legs of a Stingray. South Carolina will get out. Nakbar with the play. Glove down by Denemy in the neutral zone, so South Carolina forced deep into their own territory. Getting clipped up high was Nakbar, and that's going to be a penalty on the Gladiators. And South Carolina to the power play with 14:29 to go in regulation, with Atlanta up 2-1. The goal for the Gladiators comes at 4:20. It's Cody Sylvester, his 9th goal of the season, assisted by Christian Hausinger and Joey Cipollone. So the faceoff comes to the stick side of Ethan Hyder, directly to his right. Jackson Pearson in the penalty box. The minor is for a high stick. So the Glads' penalty kill goes back to work. And the puck kept in off the clearing attempt from Denemy. The one-timer from Kupka, saved by Hyder. And he does well to maneuver from his right to his left and make sure that puck didn't get past him. Just 15 seconds into the Stingray power play. South Carolina so dangerous offensively. And then you give them an extra man. Here's Micah Miller. He tries to go high stick side. Hits the back glass. Nakbar has the puck poke-checked off his tape. More forced out to center. And the Stingrays forced to recoil under just past, 6 minutes gone by here in the third. 45 seconds gone by on the Stingray power play. Jackson Pearson in the box for a high stick. Micah Miller between the legs for Kupka. Kicked away by Hyder. The rebound comes out, and Hyder gets over to stop that at the right post. The puck is high into the air. It lands at the hash marks along the right circle. Wilkins quickly towards the net, looking for a tip from Nakbar. Never got one. Nakbar in the far corner. Around the boards it goes. The Glads skate over to the area. It's Cranford short-handed. He fights up against Wilkins, but the Stingrays keep it in. Kupka to the goal line. Yoder lays a hit onto Nakbar, and Ryan Cranford will clear it all the way down. If you're just joining us, there is exactly 7 minutes gone by here in the third. Half a minute to go on the Stingrays power play. The Gladiators lead 2-1 thanks to a third period tally from Cody Sylvester, his 9th of the year. Middendorf, far side half board. Sylvester tries to get it out on the backhand. Gloved down by Thompson. Left side, Megara. To the goal line, this is Weiss. Out to the top, Thompson shoots, and it took a tip and missed high over Hyder's glove. That was close for South Carolina, but Jeremy Hansel with the puck shoots all the way down deep in his own zone, and Bjorklund nearly comes off his skates to make the glove save. Atlanta back to full strength. Weiss over to the far side. Thompson sends it in. Thompson will not go off for a line change. This unit for South Carolina remains on the ice. It's Weiss skating with Megara and Middendorf. Weiss behind the net. Up the boards for Lee. He's got it. He shoots. And Hyder comes out to cut down the angle. Blake Murray for the Glads will move it ahead for Michael Markazan. Markazan all over Jaden Lee, who gets away from his oncoming attacker. And Lee will send it up the far boards. Middendorf has it on his stick, finds Megara, and he has the puck poke-checked off his tape by Furiolo. Megara right circle, 11:45 to go, set in front, they score! It's Weiss, and we're tied. Tyler Weiss with his second goal head-to-head against the Gladiators this season. The first was an overtime game winner. And this one ties the game with 11:44 to go. Megara in the corner. Furiolo went for the stick lift, didn't get it in time. And Weiss from an odd angle beats Hyder glove side. It's a 2-2 score from Gas South Arena. So South Carolina, right after that successful penalty kill for the Gladiators, keep the puck in the O zone, and they score. It's 2-2, 11 and a half minutes left to go. The puck goes into the Stingray bench, and we'll have a media timeout. We'll be right back to Gas South Arena. The Stingrays have tied the score. The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together. We've got a tie hockey game here at Gas South Arena. Liam Godimer here with you. 11:32 on the clock here in regulation time. Stingrays 2, Gladiators 2. I'd like to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. Just go into the Lawrenceville or Sewanee location. Tell them Liam sent you, you'll get 15% off. But now for those watching on FloHockey, you see our other pizza sponsor in Little Caesars. This is one of my most favorite games. Name as many toppings as you can and get the pizza boxes stacked. And what a stack that is. We've got a winner. Let's see if the Glads can skate away a winner after regulation time comes to a close. It's 2-2 right now. The shot's close, 25 for Atlanta, 22 for South Carolina. Joey Cipollone to the glove side of Garen Bjorklund. Down to an E. We've got a false start on the faceoff. We'll do it again. Cipollone and Kupka, the most recent goal of the hockey game, to the Stingrays. It's Tyler Weiss with the marker. South Carolina works it ahead. Here's Josh Wilkins. Good stick lift by Andrew Jarvis to take the puck. Works it out to center. Scooped up by Moore, and he'll send it in. The goal officially comes at 8:17. It's Tyler Weiss, his 7th of the season, assisted by Austin Megara and Eric Middendorf. So the puck sent into the Gladiator end. Zach Yoder defending. He's onto the ice alongside his defensive pair and mate in Andrew Jarvis. Eric Neely right next to his own bench. Goes up north for Joey Cipollone. Cody Sylvester keeps himself and the puck onside and will shoot it in. Bjorklund out of his net finds his defense, and the Stingrays will get out cleanly. Right next to the South Carolina bench. The puck goes airborne. Sylvester digging for it, as is Cipollone and Neely. The battle continues. It squirts free for Hausinger, who will backtrack into his own zone. Hausinger to the near wing. Tipped ahead by Jeremy Hansel for the Glads. In on the puck is Murray. He goes sliding shoulder first into the end boards. That allows South Carolina to get it out. Hausinger needs to make a quick decision with the puck, as he's got Jace Isley all over him. Goes to the far boards, but the puck immediately taken around the net. Here's Hofer. Watch out. South Carolina on the prowl. Webb shoots. Save. Hyder. And the rebound was loose. Digging at it was Isley. And Hyder stands his ground and keeps the puck out. We remain tied. I'd like to welcome all the fans listening on Mixer, watching on FloHockey. Tonight's game is the ECHL Game of the Week, presented by FloHockey. So all of the new fans listening and watching, a warm welcome to you as well. The faceoff comes to the glove side of Ethan Hyder. Off of the faceoff, Ryan Hofer wins it for Isley. He had a clear-cut lane to the net. Didn't get the shot off that he wanted. He was frustrated for sure. Meanwhile, on the counter, Patrick Marcinkiewicz skates in ahead. This should be offsides, but it's not whistled down. That was close at the line. The Glads will take it as they go on the attack. South Carolina along the far side half boards will get it out, and Nakbar will send it ahead to himself. Furiolo gets back, flings it up ice. Jackson Pearson handles it as it's lost in his skates. Jaden Lee behind his own net. Pearson there. Now Patrick Marcinkiewicz there as well. He throws the puck between his own legs. Jackson Pearson waiting for it. Gloved down by Lee in the far corner. Move to the half boards. Malik Johnson does get it out. Meanwhile, Furiolo at the red line. 9:20 left to go here in the third. He'll send it around. Gloving the puck down to himself, held up a little bit, is Carson Denemy. We play on. Jackson Pearson turns on Locust. Right circle. The one-timer from Topatic is caught by Bjorklund. 9:09 to go in the third. We're still tied at Gas South Arena. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Have you ever watched a hockey game and thought, I could totally do that? Call the game and break down the action? Well, now is your chance to make that thought a reality with a unique and thrilling opportunity on The Call with Liam Godwin. This one-of-a-kind program invites you to step into the broadcast booth with me for an exclusive hands-on experience in the world of sports broadcasting. Whether you're an aspiring broadcaster or a die-hard hockey fan, this is your chance to join in on the fun. Visit AtlanticGladiators.com for more information and sign up today.
All right, let's see it, guys. Let's see those caps shuffle. All right, start in the middle. He says it's two. Okay, all right, what is it?
9:09 left to play in the third period. Your Atlanta Gladiators tied 2-2 with the South Carolina Stingrays. If you're just joining us, a goal apiece here in the third. First at 4:20. Cody Sylvester, his 9th goal of the season, assisted by Christian Hausinger and Joey Cipollone. Then at 8:17, Tyler Weiss tying the game, his 7th goal of the year, assisted by Austin Magera and Eric Middendorf. The faceoff comes to the glove side of Garen Bjorklund. He wears number 33. Through 50 minutes and 52 seconds so far tonight, he's made 24 saves on 26 shots. Jackson Pearson behind the Stingray net. Ryan Cranford with it now, to the point. Topatic shoots, blocked by Micah Miller. Furiolo does well to keep it in as he races over to the right point. Puck squirts free to the front, and Weiss will throw it off the glass and get it out. Topatic for the Glads at the red line, up along the near side. Bjorklund out of his cage. Can't stop the puck. Topatic, right point. He has it. He shoots. He missed wide. Jackson Pearson for the Glads on an elongated shift. Denemy goes down, but one hands the puck to himself, while down on the seat of his pants. Topatic takes this opportunity to get a line change as the Glads go to work in the near corner. Denemy around the boards for a fresh Zach Yoder, who's onto the ice. Denemy lets the puck go for Jackson Pearson as the Glads doing well to tire out this Stingray group. Jarvis at the blue line, fakes the slapper, left circle. Pearson shoots, stopped, and trapped by Bjorklund. 8:11 left to go. The goal scorers in tonight's game, Easton Armstrong for the Gladiators scored first. A net front redirect at 7:21 of the first. In the second period, Ryan Hofer with a wrist shot from the left circle over the glove of Hyder. And here in the third, the PA announcer says Easton Armstrong, then I say Easton Armstrong, of course. It was Cody Sylvester for the Gladiators at 4:20. His 9th goal of the season from Hausinger and Cipollone. And most recently at 8:17, Tyler Weiss tying the game with his 7th of the year. And his second head-to-head against the Glads. So Cipollone in the near dot. The faceoff comes to the other side, the stick side, Garen Bjorklund. As we're quickly approaching crunch time. Faceoff won cleanly by South Carolina, right back to their own goaltender. Bjorklund had to make a stick save. So Middendorf. Near boards in the neutral zone. Around the net, Kupka looks for the stick lift. The Glads will get out cleanly. Neely for Sylvester. Hops over his tape. That allows Moore to get on it at the red line, and he'll send it around the Gladiator net. Andrew Jarvis for the Glads in the corner. A board battle ensues. Here's the dangerous Kupka. Good extra poke check by Joey Cipollone up against his opposing center. Meanwhile, the Glads have the puck behind their own net. 7:35 to go in the third. Up the far boards, Jarvis sends it. Tipped along by Neely. Jarvis has it come back to him in the defensive zone and finds Cipollone. Cipollone will flip it in, cross corner. Sylvester and Neely in after the puck, but the Stingrays played out the center. Jeremy Hansel in his own territory, now into his own zone. He receives the pass back from Hausinger. He'll wheel around his own net. He's got a Stingray draped all over him. That was Jace Isley. But Hansel back up to his skates, finds Easton Armstrong, and it is played out just past Nakbar at the red line. So Easton Armstrong already with a goal tonight. Right circle, he shoots, and it's shouldered down by Bjorklund. A difficult shot for Bjorklund to stop, and he just got his collarbone up to get a piece. Meanwhile, Nakbar, a rink-wide feed for Isley. He's got a man heading towards the net, but Michael Markazan had Hofer tied up. Meanwhile, Riley Webb at the point. Christian Hausinger for the Glads. He'll get it up. He finds Connor Galloway, who leads Michael Markazan in. Klimek with a good stick to work it past his own blue line. Right onto the tape of Galloway, who will airlift it towards the Stingray goal. Galloway and Armstrong go off. Markazan in hard on the forecheck, but skating out for the Stingrays will be Malik Johnson, number 26. Johnson fights through the check of Hernandez. He's got the puck behind the Gladiator net to the point. Lee waits. He drifts to the circle now. Deep, he shoots. It's blocked by Murray. The ricochet comes back for Lee. He looks in front. Johnson, the between the legs feed to the back door, went off of Locus's stick. That was a nifty pass. Meanwhile, Graves at the blue line. Can't stop it down. And Michael Markazan skates over to impede his oncoming progress just a little bit. 5:53 to go in the third. If you're just joining us, the Glads tied 2-2 with the Stingrays. Derek Topatic up the ice, intended for Murray. The puck comes right back for him, and he'll get down to a knee to bank it off of the far boards right next to his own bench. South Carolina right back on it from outside the red line. They'll send it all the way deep into the Gladiator zone, and this will be a SNXL icing with 5:39 left to go.
Download the FanSaves app to receive exclusive discounts and deals from our partners.
The shots on goal here in this third period, 7-5, South Carolina. 29-23, Gladiators for the game. So Blake Murray, Patrick Marcinkiewicz, and Randy Hernandez onto the ice for the Glads, but a clean face-off win in the defensive zone for the Stingrays. South Carolina works it out to center, now deep into the Gladiator end. Topatic, cross ice, Randy Hernandez. He's got it with a lane to skate. He leaves it off for Blake Murray, who tries to pin himself to the boards in an attempt to keep it in. Murray can't do that, so Magarris sends it up ahead. Quickly stopped down by Patrick Marcinkiewicz. So Jarvis, D-to-D for Yoder. He'll get to the red line, throw the puck into the groin of Marcinkiewicz. He's got it. No offsides. He looks at the linesman, waiting for a whistle that never came. Meanwhile, Jarvis in the neutral zone will try to send it into the Stingray end, but the puck deflects and goes up over the corner glass and into the netting. 15 minutes exactly gone by here in the third. We'll return for the final 5 minutes in just a moment.
In the second period, your very own Cody Sylvester put the Gladiators on 2-1. Now it's Sylvester's 9th goal this season and earns today's Play of the Game. Thank you to FloHockey Cafe for presenting tonight's Play of the Game.
Welcome back to Gas South Arena. Liam Godimer here with you. 5 minutes exactly to go here in regulation time. If you're just joining us, the Atlanta Gladiators tied 2-2 with the South Carolina Stingrays for some Friday night hockey live from Duluth. The faceoff will come at center ice, fitting for the final 5 minutes. Jackson Pearson, Carson Denemy, and Ryan Cranford with Andrew Jarvis and Zach Yoder for the Glads. Atlanta wins the faceoff. Yoder can't get it out on the first attempt, but on the second try, he will. No icing here as the puck dies at the goal line. So Connor Moore has to make a play, and he sends it into the crowd. Do we have delay of game on the Stingrays defenseman? And it appears that we do. 2 minutes for delay of game on Connor Moore, one of the best penalty killers for the Stingrays, in the box for 2 minutes with 4:45 to go in regulation time. Oh, baby, what a golden opportunity for the Glads to find their third goal of the game. With under 5 minutes to go in regulation time, an uncharacteristic delay of game penalty taken by Connor Moore. He goes to the penalty box. Let's do it. Blake Murray, Derek Topatic, Eric Neely, Cody Sylvester, Anthony Furiolo, the five-man unit. For the Stingrays, they'll counter with Riley Webb, Kyler Kupka, who takes the face-off, Andrew Parrott, number 58, and number 22, Micah Miller. Face-off win for the Glads. The Stingrays will skate out shorthanded. Here's Micah Miller one-on-one against his former teammate in Cody Sylvester. He tries to drive in. He's forced left. And Eric Neely comes over to help out his line mate in Sylvester. The puck freed up, And now the Glads can begin their approach with 4:25 to go in regulation and 25 seconds gone by on the 2-minute minor for delay of game. But it's a poke check. Here's Kupka shorthanded, and Topatic got back to get his stick in the shooting lane. Still dangerous moments for the Glads, as now the Stingrays have 2 players behind Atlanta's net. Eric Neely skates out to the left wing side. Blake Murray, the quick tap back for Sylvester. He'll send it in. Bjorklund out of his net. He airlifts it out of the zone. What a play by Garen Bjorklund. Got to be careful that you don't send that puck into the crowd if you're the goaltender. That would have been another delay of game penalty. But Bjorklund successfully got it off at the top of the glass and out of the zone. Meanwhile, Jackson Pearson to the right wing. Armstrong shoots and a save by Bjorklund. Good chance for Easton. Armstrong on the rush, and Bjorklund closed up shop. Too close for comfort for the Gladiators on that last sequence, however. Derek Topatic fanned on a pass up ice, and Kupka went in on a partial break. That's the thing with Derek Topatic and being a number 1 defenseman. You'll make your mistakes, but when you do, you get back and make a defensive play just as good. Bjorklund makes the catch off of the face-off. He'll drop it down aggressively for Magera, who clears on net. Just 45 more seconds left to go on the power play. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third. Jeremy Hansel streaks up through center. He's in! Save by Bjorklund, and he's down and traps it. Good chance for Jeremy Hansel. Denied on the doorstep by Bjorklund. For those watching on FloHockey, let's take a look at the replay. Hansel just knifed through the defense. Broke in all alone. Let the wrist shot go. And the right pad save by Bjorklund made, and the puck kept out. So 3:22 left to go. The faceoff comes to the stick side of Bjorklund. Atlanta on the power play for another 37 seconds. Linesman has a word with Riley Webb, and Ryan Cranford now comes back to the near dot. Believe he kicked Kupka out. He did. So Miller, normally a winger, comes in to take the faceoff against his teammate last season in Jackson Pearson. Oh, what a big draw this is. And Pearson cannot win him back. On the puck first, however, is Armstrong. Stingray loses his stick. That was Webb, but South Carolina does get the successful clear. And one last rush for the Gladiators on the power play. Jeremy Hansel evades one. That's Kupka. To the right wing side, Armstrong. Fights through Parrott, sends it down into the corner. Randy Hernandez to the half boards. Ryan Cranford down low beneath the goal line. Parrott works it out of a tight area for Micah Miller, who clears. And that will just about do it for the Gladiators power play. Out of the box is Connor Moore. And we return to full strength. 2:40 away from overtime. Andrew Jarvis for Zach Yoder. Between the legs feed from Neely for Cipollone. Cipollone shoots wide of Bjorklund's glove. Here is Jarvis at the blue line. He fanned on his chance. Nakbar on a breakaway. He missed. Big chance for the Stingrays to take the lead late in regulation, and Justin Nakbar missed the net. Glad's fortuitous on that last sequence. They need to hold on here and make sure they secure at least a point. Jace Isley skates in, puck gloved down by Neely, and here comes the Glad's captain. Sylvester went off for a line change, so Neely sent it to the near wing past Joey Cipollone. Right back at center, the Stingrays send it. Topatic in his own end finds Cipollone, who gets a half swipe on the puck and moves it into the Stingray end with under 2 minutes left to go in regulation. 1:45 to be exact. The Glads and the Stingrays tied 2-2. Middendorf couldn't knock the puck out of midair, and the pass came from outside of the red line, so this is a Sen XL icing in the final 100 seconds of tonight's game. Or the final 100 seconds of regulation, I should say. The shot's 32-24 Atlanta. The faceoff will be in the scoring end for the Glads. Jackson Pearson, Ryan Cranford, Carson Denemy, Derek Topatic, and Anthony Furiolo. Puck is down at the near dot. Clean win for Pearson. But South Carolina aggressive off of the faceoff. The Glads need to work it beneath the goal line. They do. Jackson Pearson escapes from the corner. Denemy behind the visitors' net. At the half boards, Topatic keeps it moving. More out of the box and well rested. Here's the exit for South Carolina. Kupka sends it in, takes a bounce off of the end boards, and Hyder makes no mistake by getting a cover on it. 1:16 left to go. The Glads will get a wholesale line change. Tense moments here at Gas South Arena. On many occasions, it looked as if the Gladiators came close to giving up the go-ahead goal. Whether it's been their defense or their goaltender, they've been bailed out. Now with an opportunity. Off of the face-off, South Carolina somehow keeps it in. Good play by Hausinger to softly send it up ahead for Blake Murray. He'll lift it, intended for Randy Hernandez, who skates in and applies pressure to Blake Thompson. At the blue line, Hausinger shoots, it pinballs around, and in the mid-slot, Murray shoots, and it missed wide. Under 60 seconds left to go. Here come the Stingrays. Micah Miller to the middle. Armstrong had his man tied up. The Glads playing well defensively as a unit as the Stingrays enter in. This is Weiss, number 36, already with a goal in the period. Micah Miller looks to funnel it deep. Comes back to the line. Jaden Lee back for Weiss. Right side hash marks to the top. He lets it go. Saved by Hyder. He kicked it away with the left pad. And Randy Hernandez cannot clear. Kept in by South Carolina. Micah Miller pressured by Easton Armstrong. And finally it escapes the zone. 20 seconds left to go. South Carolina still with the foot on the gas pedal. Jeremy Hansel behind his own net. Finds Hausinger. He receives pressure from Magera, the Sewanee native. 10 seconds left to go. Hansel behind his own net. The Stingrays content with overtime. And both teams, after 60 minutes, have earned a point this evening.
Fans, we're headed to overtime.
So let's head to overtime.
At the end of 3 periods of play,
3-on-3 for 7 minutes we go.
the official shots on goal in the third period.
Atlanta playing in their 7th overtime game of the season. They have 2 wins in overtime, 3 losses in overtime, and 1 loss in the shootout. They have not won in the shootout so far this year. While South Carolina playing in their 5th game to go past 60 minutes. They have 2 wins in overtime, 2 losses in overtime, and head-to-head, this is the 2nd time this season that these 2 clubs have gone to the extra session. The last time was November the 3rd at the North Charleston Coliseum in North Charleston, South Carolina. Tyler Weiss, who had a goal in that 3rd period, scored the overtime winner that afternoon. Well, here tonight, the Glads have a chance to flip the script on their South Division rivals. 20 seconds away from OT. The shots on goal in that 3rd period, 9-8 Stingrays. 32-25 Atlanta through 60 minutes. And now we will put 7 minutes on the clock. And the Glads and the Rays head to the extra session. The last overtime game the Gladiators had came last week against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. A 6-5 overtime win. That was a game in which the Gladiators led 5-2 in the 3rd period. Surrendered a 3-goal lead, won in OT, thanks to the captain Eric Neely. And Eric Neely right back onto the ice. He takes the faceoff. Jackson Pearson on one wing, Derek Topatic on the back end. And the faceoff won by the Glads. Interesting that to start, no Cody Sylvester. We'll keep an eye on that. But the Glads, with a great start to overtime, they have possession of the puck. Neely with a pass up ahead intended for Pearson. It takes a deflection, and the Stingrays are back on it. 20 seconds into the 3-on-3 overtime. This is Kyler Kupka, number 18. He'll streak through the middle. Fakes on dropping it back to Miller, instead holds on to it. Now finds Miller in the neutral zone. Micah Miller goes wide right on Topatic. Fights through his check, sends it around to himself. Klimek gets to the area. Jackson Pearson with the Glads. Takes a stick lift. Finds Eric Neely. Neely's got an option up top. That's Pearson. Down low, back beneath the goal line. That's Topatic. So Topatic in a tight area. The puck freed up. Parrott all alone. And it's swatted away by Hyder. Here is Kupka. Back to the blue line, Micah Miller. Watching him is Topatic. The Glads really need a save or a takeaway, and the Stingrays, knowing that, will grab a line change. Miller drops the puck off for Blake Thompson, fresh onto the ice. Miller now heads off. Thompson to the front. Magera with a nifty behind-the-back feed to the front. Closed off by the Glads. That was Blake Murray with the defensive play. Meanwhile, Josh Wilkins steams up the right wing. He's closed off by Murray. And now Cody Sylvester finds Derek Topatic, and Topatic will peel back. Now he finds Sylvester. Murray right circle, and Bjorklund stops it. He drops the puck, and Murray put it between Bjorklund's legs, and somehow the Stingrays kept it out. Oh my goodness, what a sequence. That was not Murray, that was Sylvester. Here is Anthony Furiolo in over the Stingrays' blue line. Blake Murray to the top. Sylvester will twirl at the right circle. Furiolo at the line. Blake Murray skates through one. The puck is loose, and the Stingrays play it back for their goaltender. Under 5 minutes to go in the 3-on-3 OT. Blake Thompson skates up with it. We have a delayed penalty. Bjorklund to the bench. So the Stingrays, once the Glads touch up, will go to the power play. The puck deflected off of a Stingray, rolled close to the empty net. We nearly saw a game-winning goal in overtime scored on an empty net while on a delayed penalty. But we play on. Middendorf in over the attacking line. To the right side, Armstrong watching him closely. To the blue line, Moore. Left side, it's Weiss. Back for Moore. Weiss has the puck down to the goal line. Wilkins finds a man. It's Moore, blocked by a sliding Armstrong. The first-year pro putting his body on the line. Here's Connor Moore to the left side. Wilkins, he's finally hit. Armstrong has it, and play whistled down. 4:12 to go in overtime. The Glads will be shorthanded. But this game could have easily been over before then. And Easton Armstrong, a big reason why not. So going to the penalty box for the Gladiators will be Blake Murray. He's taken off of the bench as the penalty taken on a previous shift. That's how dominant South Carolina was in the offensive zone. So Jarvis will huddle up with Zach Yoder and Jackson Pearson for the Glads. That's the three-man unit for Atlanta tasked with killing the penalty. We have a timeout on ice level, so both teams will head to their respective benches. The Glads have had the answer to the Stingrays all night. And most recently, it's been big stops in big moments for Ethan Hyder. But none bigger than the next 2 minutes. A 4-on-3 disadvantage to one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the entire ECHL. They've been a little bit cold tonight, but entering tonight's game, the Stingrays on the power play operating at 25%. Their PK at 91.3%. Averaging 4.03 goals per game and just 2.48 goals against per game. This is a team from top to bottom, even in the way that they're coached, that is well structured and poised for a long playoff run. But the Gladiators have, as they've done throughout the past two meetings between these two clubs, sticking with their South Division rivals. So let's do it. Kupka at the near dot against Jackson Pearson. Huge face-off for Pearson, and he wins it back. Yoder tries to clear. It deflects off of Wilkins. A bad bounce for the Glads. To the goal line, Micah Miller. It's 2 minutes for interference on Murray in the 3-on-3 OT. So Parrott on the outside. To the goal line, Josh Wilkins. He'll maneuver to the top. The one-timer from Parrott is swallowed up by Ethan Hyder. 19 seconds into the penalty kill. 3:52 to go in overtime. The Glads searching for their 15th win of the season. The Stingrays searching for number 19 on the year. For those watching on FloHockey, here's the replay. Parrott set up for the one-timer all the way. And he let the blast go from the near dot. Hyder ready. So Parrott off of a face-off win. A big face-off win for the Stingrays. Plays catch with Wilkins. Parrott to the right circle. Here is Kupka. Down to the goal line. Parrott waits for it. Doesn't like the feed from Wilkins. Sends it right back for Wilkins. Right wing corner. Parrott at the top. The tap back for Wilkins, who goes skate to stick. 45 seconds gone by on the penalty kill. Kupka, right circle. Parrott, left circle to the net. Looking for a tip from Miller. And it sailed wide of the goal. Nearly halfway through the Glads penalty kill. South Carolina on the power play in overtime. Parrott, the one-timer from the right side of the ice, is stopped by Hyder. 59 seconds gone by on the 2-minute minor for interference to Blake Murray. Here's a look at the replay. Parrott, the setup to the right circle, and the 1T denied by Hyder. If you're just joining us, 3:12 to go in overtime. Atlanta 2, South Carolina 2. 61 seconds left to kill for the Glads. Blake Murray in the box for interference. A new shorthanded unit onto the ice, but Magera wins the faceoff for Thompson. New power play unit for South Carolina. Moore to the goal line, Magera. Right wing side at the circle. Thompson, the one-timer. Waiting on it is Moore. He's got it. He walks in. He shoots. And Hyder with another stop with Middendorf in front. And this penalty kill for the Gladiators, getting it down to 48 seconds, hasn't been because Atlanta's been able to clear the puck. South Carolina in the offensive zone, able to work it around the perimeter at will. But their grade A opportunities limited. Glads need to keep that going. Connor Moore off of another face-off win. Atlanta's going to need some face-offs if they want to kill off this penalty. Thompson gets the return feed from Magera. Magera at the right circle. Watching him is Topatic. Thompson from the top. Fakes the slap shot, has it back. Connor Moore, left side. He drifts to the circle. Middendorf lets it go. The puck hops high in the air, gloved down by Magera. Sent back from Middendorf up along the near boards. Middendorf, top of the left circle. For Magera, 15 seconds left to kill. The Glads need a save or a clear. Here's Connor Moore, right circle. Thompson, back for Moore. In front, blocked by Topatic. Jeremy Hansel for the Glads, skates in. He looks to fight off Thompson. He falls down, gets back up to his skates, but South Carolina will have numbers. Getting out of the box at just the right time is Blake Murray. So Middendorf skates in, waits, shoots, and the puck goes into the netting. And the Glads have killed off the Stingrays power play in overtime. Let's go back to 3-on-3. 2:03 to go here in OT. The Glads have done it all tonight, from the defense to the goaltending to the forward group. Now it's all about finishing it off. 2:03 left to go. Will this game be decided in overtime or the shootout? We'll find out. Atlanta needs a face-off win. Now that play is back to 3-on-3. Blake Murray, who was in the box for the previous 2 minutes, comes into the near dot and opposes Kyler Kupka. Murray wins it back for Anthony Furiolo, and here come the Glads. Cody Sylvester for Blake Murray. Murray, right wing side to the front, and it took a tip. Here is Cody Sylvester, right wing corner, under 2 minutes left to go in overtime. Sylvester for Murray, top of the key. Blake Murray walks in to the backhand, and the puck poke checked away. That was very reminiscent of the overtime goal Murray scored against Jacksonville earlier this season. Meanwhile, on the counter, Micah Miller lets it go, blocked by the Glads. Atlanta might have a 3-on-2, but two tired forwards on the ice. Furiolo stays on the attack and turns it over to the Stingrays. Both Murray and Sylvester needed a line change, so they both head off. Eric Neely with a hit into the corner. The puck freed up, and Neely behind his own goaltender. Here comes the captain. Over the red line, now in over the blue line. Eric Neely holds on to it. He goes wide on Lee, falls down. No penalty. The puck in a dangerous spot, and Neely will just play it back for Hansel. Under 60 seconds left to go in overtime. Jeremy Hansel skates up with it. In over the attacking line, Hansel, what a move to the net! And Bjorklund got down to poke check the puck away. We have a delayed penalty. It's going to be for a slash, and they may have nabbed the Glads. Hansel had the puck. The slash whistled down. And it will be the Glads that go to the power play, it seems. Josh Wilkins hovering at the center ice circle. Doesn't like the decision made by the referee, but that's the one he's made. 48.3 seconds to go in overtime. 2 minutes on the penalty clock. For the remainder of the extra session, the Glads will be up a man, in prime position to win this hockey game tonight. Timeout Atlanta, as head coach Derek Nesbitt and assistant coach Matt Ginn game plan for what the next 48.3 has in store. And to quote the famous movie Gladiator, for those listening and watching, are you not entertained? I certainly am. What a hockey game this has been on a Friday night. And we've got 2 more nights of Atlanta Gladiators hockey. First tomorrow at Enmarket Arena, and then Sunday afternoon right back at it. Another 3-3 as the Glads continue to push their way up the South Division standings. But if they want to continue to do that, winning games against teams ahead of you is necessary. And the Glads most definitely looking up to the Stingrays. Atlanta will skate 4-on-3. A long discussion at the Glads bench. Head coach Derek Nesbitt explaining what he wants from his group. He'll send out the 4-man unit of Eric Neely, the captain, Cody Sylvester, number 16, the alternate captain, Blake Murray, number 92, and Derek Topatic, number 28. Also an alternate captain. Head coach Jared Nightingale for the Stingrays will respond with the 3-man unit of Blake Thompson, number 44. In the dot, it's Kyler Kupka and Andrew Parrott. On defense with Thompson. Off of the face-off, the puck rolls on net. Bjorklund has to make a save. 2 minutes for holding on Wilkins. 40 seconds left to go in overtime. Derek Topatic in his own zone. And he'll drop it off for Cody Sylvester. Gets the return feed. Topatic at the right wing point. Around the boards into the far corner. Eric Neely smudged up by Parrott. Behind the Stingray net, Blake Murray. To the outside, Derek Topatic waits. Down low to the goal line, Murray. To the outside, Sylvester. An extra poke check from Kupka. Gets the puck out of the attacking zone. So the Glad's going to have to play catch-up. 10 seconds left to go. Blake Murray, right wing side, finds a man. It's Topatic. He walks in, shoots, and it's caught by Bjorklund, who extends his left hand and makes a beautiful save with the glove. 3.7 ticks left to go. At worst, we head to a shootout. The faceoff comes to the glove side of Bjorklund. The goaltender not pulled. In situations like this, you can ask yourself if head coach Derek Nesbitt should do so, but 3.7 seconds too much time. Off of the faceoff, we have a tie-up. No time came off of the clock, so we'll do it again. Murray is in the near dot. He has Derek Topatic right behind him. Murray is tied up on the draw. Another false start. So we'll do it once more. Kupka frustrated. Murray frustrated. The linesman set to drop it again. Kupka kicked out of the dot. That's key for the Gladiators. Not a natural centerman in, I believe that's Thompson coming in to take the draw. It is. That's the defenseman, Thompson. Murray gets it back for Topatic, but that'll do it for overtime. So we're headed to a shootout here tonight. South Carolina this season has not played in a shootout game. The Gladiators have played in one. It came right here on home ice at Gas South Arena. It was a loss to the Greenville Swamp Rabbits on November the 27th. So the first shooter appears to be Patrick Smarson-Kavics, but he's still waiting next to his bench. Ethan Hyder there as well, but he'll go to the other side of the ice as Garen Bjorklund heads to the broadcast left, Hyder to the broadcast right. Once again, waiting outside of the Gladiator bench is Patrick Smarson-Kavics. For the Stingrays, most certainly will be their alternate captain in Josh Wilkins. So Patrick Smarson-Kavics creeps to the center ice circle. Bjorklund is ready. Patrick Smarson-Kavics leads us off in the shootout. A slow approach. Smarson-Kavics scores! Patrick Smarson-Kavics converts in the top of round number 1. And now the pressure to Wilkins and the Stingrays. So Wilkins, he picks up the puck at center, goes wide right. Now center on Hyder to the backhand, and Hyder gets a piece. The Glads in the lead, 1-0 as we head into round 2.
Now shooting for Atlanta, number 10, Christian Hausinger.
Now most certainly an interesting choice. Christian Hausinger, the defenseman, in the top of round 2, to the net, scores! And now one more save for the Glads, wins the hockey game. Head coach Derek Nesbitt and assistant coach Matt Ginn looking like the smartest two men in the room right now. Christian Hausinger scores, and the Glads have a 2-0 lead, and now a stop on Kupka wins the game. Kupka is stopped by Hyder, and the Gladiators win. It's a 3-2 shootout victory for your Atlanta Gladiators tonight. They scored 2 goals on 2 shots in the shootout, and Ethan Hyder stops both chances he sees. And the Glads win 3-2 and grab the extra point right away from the Stingrays. The Gladiators improved to a record of 15-13-3-1. They now have 34 points, while South Carolina falls to a record of 18-9-2-1. They also gain a point in tonight's game. They have 39. Your Atlanta Gladiators once again win by a final score of 3-2 in the shootout this evening from Gas South Arena in Duluth. A quick recap of tonight's game before we let you go. The first goal of the game came at 7:21 of the first. A deflection from the first-year pro Easton Armstrong. His 5th goal of the season, assisted by Andrew Jarvis and Connor Galloway. South Carolina would tie the game in the second with a goal at 15:03. Ryan Hofer, his 5th goal of the season, assisted by Jay Sisley and Jordan Klimek. In the third, the Glads and the Stingrays would trade chances and they trade goals. First, Cody Sylvester at 4:20, his 9th goal of the year, assisted by Christian Hausinger and Joey Cipollone. Then at 8:17, Tyler Weiss would tie the game for South Carolina, making it a 2-2 score. We went to overtime. The shots on goal in the extra session were 4-1 Stingrays, but neither team scored. In the shootout, the Glads get goals from Patrick Smarsinkevich and Christian Hausinger, while Josh Wilkins and Kyler Kupka denied for the Stingrays. The third star for tonight's game, Easton Armstrong, and I'll let our lovely PA announcer take away the final 2.
First star, with 27 saves from your Gladiators, number 31, Ethan Hyder.
Ethan Hyder with the well-deserved first star of tonight's game. And what a final save he made. Let's send it down to ice level. Emma Harpscott, a post-game interview with the Glads goaltender. Thank you to Emma Harp and Ethan Hyder as the Glads win 3-2 in a shootout tonight. The shots on goal for tonight's game officially 34-29 Atlanta. Ethan Hyder in the win for the Gladiators wins his 7th straight start. He made 27 saves on 29 shots, surrendering 2 goals in the win while stopping both shots in the shootout. Garen Bjorklund in the shootout loss made 31 saves on 33 shots. 2 goals allowed in regulation, 2 goals allowed in the shootout for number 33 in red. Well, that concludes tonight's coverage of Atlanta Gladiators hockey. What a doozy we had for all of you on Mixler, FloHockey, and on the various social media channels for FloHockey as well. The Glads will continue their 3-game and 3-night stretch as they take on the Savannah Ghost Pirates tomorrow night, live from M-Market Arena. I'll be there to bring you all the coverage of Atlanta Gladiators hockey, and then Sunday afternoon, the same thing. For now, stay safe, stay well, and as always, my name is Liam Godimer. Go Glads.